Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Good morning. Good morning. That's nice. I said that. You have to come up with your own line. Oh, that's. Uh-oh. There's that sound effect.
What's that mean?
Mean only one thing.
What?
The freshly Oasis geared out Christopher Verlaud is back in the chair. Hello, Chris.
Hello, David.
Let me just greet you by saying, hey, when you get a chance, the computers reset yesterday at the end of the show. And being that you're apparently the only one in the building that knows how to do this, they logged in I don't know if this is some random user, but all of our folders are gone, like, for leading off and everything.
Okay, you can get to them on the bottom.
Yeah, can I? All right, let's do this on the air. Click the folder.
Oh, I think so.
They don't even show a
connection to any of our networks.
No, nothing. No. You'd think it'd be a little easier, but
okay.
Now I'm assuming again, I don't know, but I'm assuming they just used a different login that we're used to that logged us into a separate desktop that is not the one we're normally.
I was the one that got that thing back on, but I used what I remembered to be a password.
A password.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and of course, thank you for that. That's certainly better than nothing. But yeah, no folders with the leading off and the which right?
Yeah.
So Chris is back, which means that we can ask Chris some questions and we can finally clear up some possible confusions that took place while he was gone. So, question number 1. Did you or did you not run into our boss at an airport in Burbank?
I did.
You did. That's true?
Yes. At the exact moment, I did not want to see anybody that I knew.
Was it because... Did you happen to see the Terrell Hatton video yesterday describing how he was after he found out he was...
I wasn't that bad.
Okay, you weren't that bad. But we're second
was
cousin.
The boss?
No.
So, but second cousin to that.
Twice
yes.
removed.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you say hello?
I did.
Okay. And there was I assume probably semi-brief but nice conversation.
It was like, oh, hey, what did you? Oh, you were here for that concert.
Was she there for that concert?
No.
Great question, Jason. Actually, great question.
It was one of those things of just like, all I want to do is go sit down and be alone with my thoughts for a second.
and you were getting ready to board a plane, right?
No, I was like literally in security.
Getting off the plane.
No.
Insecurity.
Oh,
like,
but
he was insecure.
To board a plane, though.
Yes.
Yeah, which terrible time to fly when you're in that state of mind.
I wasn't hungover.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying. You were hungover.
No.
Oh,
like, should I just go over the whole thing?
Yeah, that's why we're here. Yes.
So originally I was coming home Sunday night.
Okay.
And then I ran into some friends like, oh, hey, we're here to go to the Sunday concert. Let's meet up and watch like the football games or whatever. So it's like, okay, cool. we meet up, and in the moment of just like hanging out, it's like, oh man, the concert was great. It was incredible. And I said, like, I'm jealous of you guys that you get to go right now. And my friend's girlfriend said, well, they just released a bunch of tickets.
Uh-huh.
Like, you could probably find a ticket right now. So I found a ticket for $100.
Nice.
And then I'm like, just, when you get so excited, like, okay, I'm doing this. All right, now how am I going to get home type of thing?
Right.
So at first I was going to take a train at 1 a.m. And I'm like, okay, that's a terrible decision.
Wait, a train to Sacramento?
Yeah. Actually, a train to Stockton to take a bus to Sacramento. So then I smartly decided not to do that.
Very smartly.
I decided to, I was going to, so I would go to the concert. I'm like, I'll figure it out. I get a plane ticket. I changed my plane ticket. I'm going out the next morning. And so then I'm thinking, I'll just spend the night at the airport.
Okay.
And then for some reason, I looked up like Burbank Airport hours, and it says Burbank Airport closes at 10 p.m. You are not allowed to sleep at the airport.
Okay.
So my friends that talked me into staying, I'm like, hey, can I kind of sleep on your couch? And they're like, yeah, that's cool. But if you knew
anything,
anything,
kind of sleep on your couch.
Well, I'm not going to be there the entire day.
Gotcha. Okay, good point.
Right. And if you saw any news coming out of there, it was an absolute nightmare to get out of the stadium.
Oh, like, traffic in LA?
No, like the shuttles to get, like the only way to really get in is shuttles, and the only way to get out is shuttles. So you're in line for like a mile and a half to get to a shuttle, and you're not getting to where you need to. So then I needed to go back to my hotel where my bags were.
It's a good thing that Oasis takes care of their fans. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
I had to go back to my hotel to get my bags, and I get my bags. I go back to my friend's hotel. This is about 2:30 in the morning, and then I had to get up at 5 to get to my plane.
Okay, so we're very tired at this point, and then we run into our boss, and so that's the thing.
Wish I would have had a shower beforehand.
So does she.
Yeah, I bet.
Exactly. All right, so that's cleared up. So, because I saw her the other day, and it was like when you throw up and you can feel it in your throat before it happens. So the words were in my throat as I was about to say, hey, I heard you ran into Chris at the airport. But I then realized if that was fake.
This is some crazy.
That would have been like,
I would Chris like
100%. I would have gotten God. If she's like, no, where'd you? Oh God, never mind.
I'm surprised she didn't say anything though.
That she didn't.
Yeah. Hey.
Maybe she was respecting your privacy.
Maybe.
Okay. So I think I know the answer to number 2, but just again, there were 2 main questions I had. So I'm assuming you were not at any point in Mexico City.
No.
Okay. At one point, he said, "Where are you going?"
So he got you once.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to verify. Because he said at one point, because I'm on my way to Mexico City.
Well, you said, where are you flying to? And it's like, I'm obviously flying home.
Well, no, but not obvious because it was Sunday, I think, when I asked you, and you're off till Thursday. And so you're already on a plane, and I'm like, I legitimately
was
like,
Monday.
Was it Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're off for a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, back Thursday. You're off for 3 more days, and you'd already gone to see Oasis.
You've already made fun of me for why I didn't come back.
Huh? Well, yeah, but I didn't know. What I'm saying is that I was thinking maybe you decided to like Grateful Dead Oasis and follow them around.
That would have been fun.
And then when you said Mexico City, I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like for their next show to be there. So maybe that's possible.
From Pasadena to Mexico City.
Yeah, that's a Beach Boys song, by the way. All right. So,
how much was this T-shirt right here that I'm wearing?
How much was that T-shirt right there that you're wearing? It's a black Oasis shirt.
It's
with
got the
white Oasis thing, and then that typical. It's got the dates on the back.
Tour dates on the back.
That's nice.
$5.
Oh, outside the attaboy. Attaboy.
Dave Grohl did the same thing.
Dude, let me tell you something. Not that we advocate. Well, no, you know what? I'll advocate that crime. They rip you off so bad in the arenas. I love it when people buy outside the arenas. And when they talk about, to this day, now I've since cut the sleeves off. I have a Dave Matthews Band
coming to Trey Bear
at Pac Bell Park 2001 or whatever it was called back then, that I went with my ex ex-girlfriend, Susan.
Your ex-girlfriend's ex-girlfriend?
No, my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Not ex's ex. You get my point. And that it's still together. It's barely together. It's 24 years later, and I got it for, I think, $5.
What's Pac Bell Park?
That was what AT&T Park is.
What's AT&T Park?
It's what Oracle Park was. Is there anything in between those?
Wasn't there like a Monster, or was it
Monster?
49ers?
No, I think you're right. It was Monster Field or whatever the hell. No. So, okay, good. So you got the $5 shirt. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the shows?
Dave,
Did you ask that already?
Did I?
As you know, I don't like to rank or do any type of thing with that with art. I will say that I loved it.
Yes.
It was a great event for me.
Both shows?
Both shows.
Both shows. Was one show better than the other?
I remember the second show more than the first show.
See, okay, I want to dive into that for a second. We kind of had this conversation before. So you remember the second show more than the first show. I'm assuming it's not because you hit your head on a beam and like had a concussion.
No. Oh, also who I saw down there, our own Anthony.
Although that wasn't planned.
No.
You just randomly ran into him?
Well, I knew he was going to the show.
Okay.
So I texted him and said, like, hey, I'm coming to the show now. I'll grab you a beer.
Okay, so you were down there with Sean, right? Sean Cunningham?
Yes.
Okay.
First night. He didn't stay with you.
He didn't stay with you?
What do you mean?
Sean Cunningham. He came back home?
Yes.
Okay. So it's just Chris, say I love LA. Chris just loving LA, LA-ing around, enjoying, making memories in Los Angeles.
Did you see Avery?
Yeah. Did you go by and say hello?
I did see that FSU fan though.
Wouldn't that be great if
how mad would you be?
If he had sent a picture of her at the concert.
No, if it's just like a selfie of us, just like
no, that would have been great. I'll tell
her
you
with
what,
2 beers in her hand.
okay, well. How great would it have been if she didn't know? Here's where I would have been mad is if she didn't tell me, and then we were like, dude, they actually had the USC marching band on for like the end of Wonderwall, which I don't think would fit. But so you obviously had a couple of adult beverages for the first show, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you love this band.
Oh, just want to say this real quick.
Yes.
Pac Bell Park followed by SBC Park.
Forgot about that.
AT&T Park,
Right.
and then Oracle Park.
Sizzling Bacon Cookies is, by the way, what that stands for. Yeah, I don't know why they'd pay to sponsor anything.
They did. They had the money.
You love this band. You've been looking forward to this for a really long time.
Since 2009.
Which is 16 years. 16 years you've been waiting for this. You get your tickets months in advance. You plan a whole trip. You go down there. Why would you possibly pay exorbitant amounts of money to mess with your brain and not be able to fully experience and appreciate and remember what happened? I can't understand
I fully
that.
experience and remember it. I just I can't remember much of the bus ride back to the area where we're going or the ride into our drive back to the hotel.
That's when you parted ways with Sean?
No.
When did you part ways with Sean?
The next day.
Okay. Was just asking your own, because I know what it would have been if I.
Oh, and this test has been like I don't think I would ever want an electric car because that's what Sean has, and it was just problem after problem after
Really?
problem.
What was the problem?
He couldn't get it charged.
Well, okay, but
it was like 4:00 in the morning. His car is screaming at him to charge it.
Yeah,
and we are frantically looking for chargers.
So you drove down?
He did.
By himself.
Okay, I just want to be. Look, I'm going to stand in front of electric cars for a second, though. I'll just leave it at this. I'm going to assume that his electric car is not the same type as my electric car. Yeah, there's literally one electric car people should buy. I would never buy another electric. I would never buy. Well, I shouldn't say never, but right now, too much hassle. I couldn't agree with you more. But that's not all electric car. You wouldn't have had that problem if he was driving my car.
I think so. It was a bunch of like the chargers were down. That's specifically.
Well, but plus he also probably needs an adapter.
No. Oh yeah, he does have an adapter.
You're having problems finding chargers in Los Angeles?
Mm-hmm. Not problems finding them, finding the ones that work.
What was the other thing? Okay, so was there cuddling with Sean?
Unfortunately, we had separate beds.
So was there cuddling with Sean?
Yeah, I mean, you use one bed for the luggage and all the stuff and all the clothes, and the other one for cuddling more. That's what we do. That's what Sean and I used to do when we go to spring training. So overall, a good trip.
Amazing.
Great trip. Yeah. Amazing trip. And is it weird coming back on a Thursday because you have the vacation, but now you come back for 2 days? Or is it actually kind of cool? They have a 2-day week, and now you get a weekend again.
Why would I skip my 2-year anniversary?
Is today your 2-year anniversary?
Yeah.
Of what? The show?
The show.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Oh.
Never forget.
I walked. How would you possibly remember the date you started on the show? All right. Well, good. Well, we're back and we're whole. Jason, you good?
Chris completes us.
We'll say Anthony did a wonderful job while you were gone.
How about Kyle? Okay.
No.
Anthony's higher up in the power rankings.
Definitely higher up. Kyle had a big mistake when he was here. The whole he got annoyed with the Friday game because the PA announcer down in Brazil was so loud that the Spanish that the PA announcer in Brazil was speaking.
Is that what he said? Oh no.
Yeah. And they got him.
At least you let him get away with that.
Well, we did. We were just kind of moving on, and then I looked at the text line about a minute later. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. Hey, we all make mistakes. I mean, that's a mistake.
Yeah. And we put the YouTube overlay description on him. That was his
was that him?
No.
Oh, but yeah, you saw that, right? Our YouTube on Monday?
A lot of things running together.
So on Monday we went
fourth quarter collapse.
We went over this. We went over this yesterday, or the day before. On Monday, the YouTube screens that show like what we posted, like, hey, today's show, blah 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 blah. So for our show, Chris, it says Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross. On today's show, 49ers start their season with a dramatic win. Raiders late collapse leads to 0-1 start. Could hear Chris laugh all the way through the soundproof glass. What got us there was not just, we meant Raiders win, not Raiders lose. It was a very specific
late game collapse.
Like they had a late game collapse and fell. And then when it came to the afternoon folks, Whitey and Kyle, the NFL season has arrived. The Niners start with a win. Raiders lose week 1. So we still haven't gotten to the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to.
Are we in some weird
That's what we were saying.
Dimension?
Did we watch like a game from a couple years ago that Drake may happen to be playing weirdly enough? This is what happens when the APD is gone.
Apparently.
Things like this. Although we would like you, we do have a request. We don't want to say it on the air. We don't want to blow this person up, but we do want to find out who it was. I want to know who it was because I want to have a conversation with them. Just be like, what happened? I just want to know what happened.
I think I know.
You think you know what happened?
No, I think I know who it is.
I think I know who it is too.
Oh, really? Can you say it in my ear? Say it in my ear. No?
Wait, let me write the initials down.
Okay.
I think, and then Chris can say it in your ear.
We bring the boom. That's what we do.
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yes. No.
Oh, so I think I do know who it is.
Yeah.
Well, then we know it's not because they don't wake up at 6 a.m. Oh, that's who you think it is.
Because another person was gone too.
Oh.
No.
Man, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know who was here. Because even the other Anthony works on the
right. Well, that's why.
And he
process
was gone.
of elimination. There's one left.
Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was here. So was Pat. No, Pat wasn't here on Monday.
You're right.
That
was a weird day.
100%.
Oh, I saw him Sunday.
You saw Pat still?
Yes, in Mexico City.
Down in Mexico City? You ran into him at the airport? Anyways. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Kelly Brothers
Good at business.
Going to join us today. By the way, speaking of friends of the show and old friends of the show, I saw Simone yesterday.
You did.
I got to spend a little time with Simone.
Where?
My counterpart over in England, he and his wife have been visiting this week. So
You sound like you're from London.
went over there and hung out with them for a while, and then I took him through Sac Republic HQ on launch day of their new kits, which I'm wearing right now.
Maybe that looks like it's from 1994.
What, this?
Yeah.
I think that's the point. I honestly don't know if it is, but I'm rolling with it.
Yeah.
Took him through there. Simone was our tour guide.
Oh, nice. That's a good tour
She
guide.
said to say hello. She's doing great. Anyone who knows Simone knows how awesome she is. Said she's having a blast and having a lot of fun working there. And then 70% of the office, I think, was gone because the Republic were in Rhode Island yesterday for the semifinals of the USL Jägermeister Cup. That's a respectable job, which went to penalty kicks because nobody scored. And it was
In soccer?
Yeah. Dude, it was, I don't know that I'm sure I have. I don't know that I've ever seen this before. So they're in Rhode Island. Rhode Island's obviously the home team. And Sacramento goes first on the kicks. Or did they? Actually, no, they didn't. They went second. Sorry. And Rhode Island didn't make a single one. And the Republic made all of theirs. They swept them. The goalie saved 2, and then the middle one went like 500 feet above the crossbar. I don't know that I've ever seen a team, not only one team not make a single kick, but the other team made all of theirs. So it was a
quick 3-0.
That's
there,
it.
And then it's over.
As anticlimactic as that can be, which is generally high blood pressure. And I was really happy because Scott Moak and Kevin and a lot of the Republic folks, Todd Donovan, they made the trip out, and that's a crappy ride back.
Yeah, if you lose.
Yeah. So now they're in the finals.
How's about that?
I think Saturday, October 4th, they'll have a draw today to see if they play. I think
they play Man City.
I think they play Hartford. Hartford won last night, so then there will be a draw to see if the defending champion, however, I forget who they are, but the defending champion cannot defend their cup because they're not a team anymore. That was an interesting read yesterday. So congratulations to the Republic. And yes, here's a little plug for them. If the new gear, they've got shirts and sweatshirts and all that. Those are out. So it was nice to it was nice to see everybody over there. And we've always enjoyed a nice relationship with them. But we move on, and today we'll have a lot of fun. So Kelly's going to join us.
Yeah.
We got Thursday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
Made it through Tuesday.
Week 2 is here.
Thank goodness. Now, yesterday,
unbelievable.
Say that again.
Unbelievable.
How quick it's gone.
Yeah.
When you were, and I think it was you, because I don't know how else. So like, I think when you were doing your edge of the rundown today, I think some of my week 1 questions, like remember I had a bunch of week 1 questions. I think they spilled over into your end because they were gone this morning. I couldn't find them. I think you might have accidentally, which is fine because I've now, like, remember I had like 10 week 1 questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I only found the 2 that I read. So I think I might have bled them into 8 o'clock or something, but because of that, I will now be doing week 2 questions. And you may notice I haven't written any down. Right here, buddy. Okay. I'm going to surprise you because in this scenario, we're going to switch around. I'm going to ask you guys. Why am I going to do that? I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to hearing Chris's reactions to some of those week 2 questions based on week 1 in the NFL season.
Most NFL I've watched in my life.
Most NFL he's watched in his life.
He's ready.
So we have that. And Jason, I also look forward to, I hope I got this right. You had an interesting evening last night that I didn't want to bury in the open.
Sure.
Weren't you there for history?
Last night?
Yeah. Or yesterday. Sorry. Yesterday. Sorry. You were there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty cool game to go to.
Yeah. It's on right now.
Pretty cool.
It's live.
Not only was
you don't want to talk about the game I was at yesterday?
What game were you at yesterday?
It was at the Giants game. That's why.
Didn't you see the picture?
That's why I said, like, why are you off till Wednesday? And I said, I'm going Thursday. And I said, my mom wanted to go to the Giants game, so I'm taking her to the Giants
What
game.
picture? What did you send a picture?
Oh, maybe you just sent it to me. Maybe I just sent it to Jason.
Did you?
I thought I sent a picture to both of you guys.
I thought so, and then I sent one right back, didn't I?
Right here. I see a bunch of memes.
Yep, I sent it to both of you. It's our last two texts.
Yep. I asked for a streak pick yesterday. He sent that.
Oh, because I'm looking at Chris. Because we have a thread with us and Jose on it. That's why I'm looking at that. Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't even see this. No, I didn't see this. The last time I looked at this thread was when you sent me the picture of J-Man. I didn't even see these two pictures. Oh, wow, those are really good seats, dude. Wait, they're in two different places.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Describe it. Why are they in two different places?
See, here's why. Because one of the pictures,
one's a lot sunnier than the other.
Chris sent from Oracle Park.
Okay. What's the other one?
And then the next picture is a picture you sent from where the A's play.
Where's that?
Sutter Place.
Sutter
Health
Sutter
Park.
Place home
yes.
Field.
Okay. Look, both are partly cloudy.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I was really anticipating you sending some sort of baseball picture from somewhere. I didn't know.
I legit
or like dogs.
I legit am looking at this for the first time. Well, okay. Well, did you have fun, Chris?
I did.
Well, they lost.
Yeah.
Great job. Needed that win, dude. We'll take a break. When we come back, Chris will be clicking through, since I can't, leading off. Coming up next.
The Allen Styles Show.
The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Allen Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube and the Sacktown Sports app.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Ophelia Young in the KCRA3 Weather Center. A slight chance for storms is in the forecast for your Thursday, as temperatures warm to highs in the mid-70s. Temps cool back to 60s after dinner. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
We just want to have enough money for retirement.
And travel to visit our grandchildren.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we start by getting to know each other so I can learn about your family, lifestyle, goals, and needs, allowing us to tailor your portfolio.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in your best interest.
So how do your management fees work?
We have a simple management fee based on the value of your portfolio, so we do better when you do better.
We appreciate that kind of transparency.
We also check in with you regularly to keep you up to date on the markets and your portfolio.
What other services do you offer?
As a client, you have access to resources on investing, financial planning, estate planning, Social Security, Medicare, and more.
Wow, it sounds like Fisher Investments has everything we need.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Golf.com's Josh Sens offers 5 common golf course maintenance mistakes and tips to correct them. You've hit the green, and to fix your divot, you jam your tool underneath the ball mark and lift the soil. But the right way is to circle the edges of the mark with your tool, gently pulling the turf toward the center. Second, when fixing divots in the fairway, fill it with sand until it's level with surrounding turf, and gently smooth it with your foot. Third, when the course imposes the 90-degree rule, it means to stay on the cart path until you can turn at a right angle to your ball, minimizing wear and tear on the turf. 4, when you're driving on the course, proceed at a modest pace and avoid staked and roped off areas. Avoid sharp turns, wet turf, bunker edges, tees, and greens. The superintendent will applaud you. 5, in a bunker, rake the sand smoothly and exit as you entered from the low side. Tap the sand from your shoes and leave it as if you weren't there. And now that you know, make sure your foursome knows as well. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Capital Casino, conveniently located on 411th North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right. Safe or out? And hello to TR and Eric and Zeebs. I don't know who Overcommitter is. That's their screen name.
Okay.
But they've been chatting more lately. I like their
hello.
Good contributions. Question 1.
Jason.
Hey, that's Chris's voice.
Yeah, it is.
What do you know?
You were there when the Red Sox solved Aroldis Chapman.
Huh?
Safe or out? That's a top 5 game you've attended this season.
When the Red Sox solved him?
When the no, and by Red Sox, obviously I meant the Athletics, because he pitches for the Red Sox, and it was 3:30 in the morning. So back off.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Safe or out? That's a top 5 team.
Top 5 game you've attended this year. Maybe it's not. I just was curious.
Yeah, I mean it's a walk-off against baseball's hottest pitcher.
And you saw it
live.
He hadn't given up. He'd gone like 50-something batters without giving up a hit.
Yeah, in a run in a month and a half. Yeah,
and they got a couple
couple of hits off him, and then the game-winning run. Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay.
Yeah, of the games I went to this year.
How was and great weather.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. A lot of Red Sox fans there, as expected.
I feel like yesterday's that's a respectable job game out there was, you know what always bothers me about that clip? Play that clip again. Oh, that's a respectable job. Yeah. We couldn't cut Jason at the I mean, not that drives me insane. And it's not like I don't
we sort of had that with this. I got it out.
Great example. I feel like yesterday's game is one of those where it's like, hey, you know what? This is what you'll get. This is the good stuff you'll get when baseball comes to Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get stuff like that.
Great weather, good atmosphere, fun game.
You can say what you want about John Fisher. You can say what you want about the A situation, and Lord knows said a lot. You can say what you want about sharing the field and this and that, whatever. It's a very pretty place to play baseball.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty place.
So great. The game went by relatively quickly. Was home in like early afternoon. You're like, still got the rest of the day. It was just great.
By the way, I again, in the interest of calling the balls and the strike, what am I, an umpire? I always say that. In the interest of calling balls and strikes, though, can I just say with not a lot of games left in the season, where are we at around, let's see, 145? Okay, so about 17. We're pretty much at the end of the season. Can I just say in September, the worries about the A's and Rivercats sharing the field,
were they overblown?
I would say this. I'm not talking about like the walk to the clubhouse. I'm not talking about like the lack of major league whatevers. I'm talking about all the worries that they raised about the status of the field. I think we should be fair that if the field was like, you know, I don't even want to verbalize it. They have 17 games left, but a player on either team catches a cleat in a divot that was left the night, or you see different parts of it being torn up. I think everyone associated with that would be dragged ridiculously. You know what I would like to see? I would like to. I will commit to doing this. I'm going to make a phone call today to some people that know things, and I want to find out the name of the person that heads up the grounds crew, and I think we should give them a shout out tomorrow, because we would be dragging all of them if those fears had come true. Really, I can't think of a single field complaint I've heard this year. Am I missing something?
I think pitching mound a lot.
I think there was something early on, like when the Twins were here, Correa wouldn't play or something like that. But that's it since then. The other part that makes me wonder, because we had such a terrific summer weather-wise, that was another major
We didn't
concern.
have like a month of 100-degree weather.
Yeah, so I don't know if that would impact the field, or if next summer we'll just be back to a hotter summer. But, I mean, all things considered, I thought it was a great year out there.
Do we have our mini breaking news, tiny breaking news, Ben?
Breaking news here, I got breaking news here. Breaking news.
The draw has just happened seconds ago, and there will be no road trip. As I mentioned earlier, the Sac Republic will be hosting the final of the USL Jägermeister Cup at
freaking jacked.
Art Health Park. I think it's October 4th. So there you go. It's a great way.
Oh, we don't know who yet.
We're playing Hartford.
Yeah.
Playing Hartford, and I'm getting texts from. They're all on their way back right now, but I'm getting texts from Republic folks right now. So that is great news. All right, so we'll be out there. It's, you know what a weekend. I'll be with I'm bringing my kiddo up. It's her 18th birthday on Sunday. Gonna celebrate. Maybe
she's 18. You've been with your wife
for 18? Hey, we just celebrated her 18th anniversary within the last year.
Last year?
Yeah, within the last year. Question 2.
The Giants begin a 3-game set hosting the Dodgers this weekend at Oracle. How many will they win?
Man, the Dodgers are their pitching's pretty good right now.
I just played the Rockies.
Yeah, they did. And they have won 4 in a row.
in the Rockies series. They outscored the Rockies 19. Nope. They outscored the Rockies, 19-3, shutting them out yesterday and giving up 2 and 1 runs before that. In fact, they beat the Orioles 5-2 the day before. They haven't given up more than 3 runs in a game since they played the Pirates a couple weeks ago, where they gave up 9 runs. So their pitching is happening, but the Giants' offense it's the immovable object versus the uncontrollable fastball, right? Yes. Is what they say.
Yeah.
I'd like to say they'll take 2 out of 3, but if I'm in Vegas, I'll say they'll win 1.
Yeah, I'm going to give them 2. They're hot. They've been playing well. They need it. Good. They need at least 2.
Still just 2 back after yesterday's loss that Chris caused.
Yeah, good point. How do you feel about that, Chris?
I don't care.
Hey, first game you've attended with your mom since she and I became Facebook friends. Was there conversation about it?
No.
Okay. Question number,
Close to a foul ball?
Ooh.
No, not really. We were in like prime spot for it too.
Any food?
Yeah, what'd you eat out there?
And a crab sandwich.
That's very giant. That's very giantsy.
That is not served at an A's game.
Note, I'm not judging. Whenever I go out there, I get the cup of edamame. Edamame is an underrated baseball snack if they have it. It's like peanuts, but healthy.
Yeah. Okay, here's one for you.
Sure.
At the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Ordered chicken fingers and fries, like as part of the order, and peanuts. I always get peanuts at a game. Charged me, whatever. Done. She goes, I'm sorry, we're out of peanuts. I go, oh, really? Okay. She goes, well, and that, she had already charged me. I'd already paid. I go, that's fine. I go, wait, are Cracker Jacks the same? She goes, let me give you something else. Would you want something else? Garlic fries? I said, no. Hot dog. And I was sharing
yeah.
So what would you have done on either like gotten that extra money back?
No.
I accepted the hot dog.
Yeah, I would have taken, but why didn't you get Cracker Jacks?
I don't know. When she threw in the hot dog, I was like, well, we're kind of between my wife, my son, and like all 3 of us were kind of having that. I'm like, yeah, I'll eat the hot dog.
Okay. Yes, I definitely, I know. I've already mentally committed to having X amount of food.
Yeah.
I need X amount of food, even if it's a substitute food.
Right. Okay.
I would have said, you know what? Go to the store and grab some peanuts.
Yeah. She was like, I'll go to another stand. I go, no, it's okay.
Of course not. All right. We'll take a break. When we come back, I had a chance to plug in a little bit, just sniff around on some Sacramento Kings stuff. I don't have any breaking news or anything, but I can dispel a couple of things and just kind of speak to the general state of the union going into training camp in a couple of weeks. So I thought we'd take a second and do that. Hey, coming up right after this.
The Alan Stiles Show. The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Alan Stiles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part, they accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Everyone has a past, but what happens if you've made mistakes and made good on that past, but it keeps following you? Are you looking for an attorney to erase past records and restore your rights, maybe even restore your gun rights. Do you need a reputable criminal defense attorney who knows even good people make bad mistakes? Well, the attorneys at Gonzalez Law Office are here to help. Find Gonzalez Law Office online at saclegaldefense.com or call them at 916-304-9187. We don't settle for less, and neither should you.
People are coming from all over to Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, from Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville, because they've seen for themselves the huge selection and the best prices at SacSuperstore.com. Good luck finding a lower price anywhere else. And if you do, they'll match it. It's as simple as that. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where a handshake still means something. Open until 10 o'clock and centrally located right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. And online at SacSuperstore.com. The guaranteed lowest price and the best selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Rams. SacSuperstore.com.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Hey, Sacramento homeowners, imagine the coolest, most comfortable summer in 30 years, leaving air conditioning giants drowning in overstock. That's your golden ticket to massive savings right now at Sierra Pacific. We've forged powerhouse partnerships with the world's top manufacturers. They trust us for flawless installations, unbeatable service, and our massive reach across Sacramento to move their inventory fast. In return, exclusive, jaw-dropping discounts just for you. Upgrade your home with premium systems at rock-bottom prices, installed by the region's elite craftsmen and backed by ironclad warranties and legendary support. Plus, snag huge tax credits and SMUD rebates to slash costs even further. This inventory clearing bonanza won't last. Seize it today. Call Sierra Pacific for your free in-home consultation and discover the perfect system for your ultimate comfort. Dial 916-638-0543 now or head to SierraPacificHome.com. Don't miss out. Your cooler, cozier home awaits.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air, the guys in the big red trucks.
What's happening? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chrysler's Drive Into Fall sales event is here. What's going on for that?
There's still time to explore all the fun California has to offer, and there's no better way to do it than saving up to $10,000 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Jeep Wrangler. Auto Trader called it the 2025 best vehicle for adventure for the 3rd consecutive year. I guess the question is, why are you waiting? Your next adventure awaits with your new Jeep Wrangler Rubicon at Hoblet.
Well, it's nice to have a way to break free from the routine.
Yes, it is, and Hoblet is the place to do it. As a 5th-generation dealer with dozens of customer service awards, you'll experience the difference. When you shop at Hoblet, you become part of the family, and we take care of family. Hoblet is home of the big city savings and selection, but with the small town service you can't get at those other places.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$10,000 total net savings on select new 2025 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon X after $2,500 factor rebates and $7,500 dealer discount. 3 net savings. Sample VIN 622117. See dealer for details.
Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140
on Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Ow. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh,
ow.
Ow. Ow. Ow. Ow. So, your Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
Kind of out of sight, out of mind right now. This is the time of year for that. But soon, the Beam Team, was they still the Beam Team? There's like 2 guys left from the Beam team, I think.
Yeah, but the Beam's not going anywhere.
No, Beam's not going anywhere. Terrence Davis was waived yesterday. Don't be surprised. Who knows? See what happens if he clears waivers. I wouldn't close the book on him yet. With the Sacramento Kings, we'll see. Checked in with some friends over there that know things. One thing, I don't know if you saw this hit the aggregations yesterday. I honestly don't even know where it started, but at least a couple of, at least reputable folk said that there had been conversations with the Kings and the Sixers on a possible Dario Saric, Kelly Oubre move. I don't know if you happen to see that. That I can tell you one piece of analysis I can give you right up front if they made that move is the happiest person in the city would be my wife, who has had like a 5-year. Matt Olson, the former Athletic, and Kelly Oubre are her.
Set the screen.
Those are her. They're her crush. And it's always about his eye. Anytime Kelly Oubre is on TV, she points out his eyes. And God forbid if he's at the free throw line. And so they'll do like close-ups of him dribbling and looking up, and just she paused the screen once. It's like, look at he's beautiful. I'm like, okay.
The guys up here. Oh, they are.
Hello. Right. Yeah, his eyes are up there. Imagine if I'm watching a WNBA game or any sport with the ladies, and I'm like, oh my God, look at her brain. I don't know, whatever.
It's a beautiful brain.
Right. Like, how'd that go over? Yeah. I have been told that is just completely and totally fabricated. Like, no talks at all. No talks. None. Zero. Made up. If it came from anywhere, I'm not saying it did come from Philly, but it didn't come from out here. That's silly pants. On Jonathan Kuminga, obviously the Kings have no control over that. That's completely and they're also obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but they are still would love to have Jonathan Kuminga, but that depends on the Warriors, and it certainly seems like it's going to a place where he's going to sign the qualifying offer and be a free agent next year. Now, I once again want to say, even though I fully admit odds are he will do that. It does seem like that's the case. This also smells like one of those things that's going to go right up to the last minute. And it wouldn't shock me at all if we saw either just before, maybe even during part of this camp is opening, the Warriors going ahead and making a move. When you think about him signing the qualifying offer and it just seems like that's going to be a very uncomfortable situation all year long. Just a very uncomfortable. And the Warriors will effectively be holding on to Jonathan Kuminga for a year, who's not going to want to be there, who is very publicly stated he doesn't want that situation. He doesn't want that contract. And now you're going to lose him for absolutely nothing because there's zero chance he resigns with them. So assuming that's where it goes, though, and he does sign the qualifying offer, making him a free agent, the Kings are very happy with their dealings with him. They feel like this is where he would like to be. He actually wants to be in Sacramento, or would want to be in Sacramento. So the idea, and a lot can change over 8, 9, 10 months.
Sure.
But are also very confident that they'd be in a spot where they could make a really good pitch to him next season. So they're kind of waiting on that. The Terrence Davis thing, much like the Jonas Valanciunas thing, those are money moves. They're inching up. They're trying to create as much room as they can without there's no. It's not that they can't go into the tax, but the idea, again, off record, in the sense that I'm not going to attribute it to anybody, and I don't disagree with this. Look, as long as they have the ability and the clearance to go into the tax, I'm good. But the thought is, why
do it for a team?
Why do it for a team that's not going to be a contender this year? And the only other thing I really checked in on is, and I'm happy and worried to report, but happy in the sense that it's not like
it's just me or you, they're aware that they need a 4. They're aware that is problematic. Now they can kind of muddle through as they have the last couple of years by sliding Keegan Murray down and doing some interesting things. The idea of Maxime Moreno and Domantas Sabonis sharing the floor would be experimental only and really is not something they're necessarily trying to go in and do, but as the year progresses. But they understand that. What I was told point blank is not a lot of 4s out there. And the 4s that are in the league, people are holding on to. Mm-hmm. It's not an easy, that front office was handed, $110, $120 million tied into 3 guys and not a lot of maneuverability.
Yeah. There used to be a time where like centers and point guards were like the hardest to fill.
Yeah.
It feels like that's shifted.
As Dennis Schroeder, and we'll get to this a little bit later, continues to excel in Eurobasket. We'll talk about that. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. NBA meetings yesterday. Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan on releasing Jake Moody. We'll get to all that before Kelly Brothers at 7:28 next.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, the A's will open the season next year on March 26th in Toronto, and the full slate of games that day will mark the earliest traditional opening day in Major League history. Now, as far as the Dodgers coming to West Sacramento for the first time, that series will begin on June 29th.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Balsam Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand-new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Purdy looking, bump from behind. Now he rolls out. Still has time. He's pursued, and he throws it. Caught! Dodgers got it! And the 49ers take the lead. Darnold looks. Darnold, the ball came out, and Bosa falls on it. Was that a pass or is it a fumble? Might have been an empty hand. And the ruling is 49ers football.
What did we say? Bosa time. Holy smokes. What a play.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be. Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Feel the earth shake at the Fall National Truck Tractor Bowl, Saturday, September 13th at Stockton Dirt Track. Massive machines, raw horsepower, and dirt slinging action. Tickets start at just $15. Visit StocktonDirtTrack.com for tickets and info. Don't miss the action.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Would you like to eat a banana? Hey,
I am.
You got one.
Mm-hmm.
Banana. Great. I'm a banana. Great snack. 3 for Madness. Question 1.
After yesterday's NBA meeting, several owners have privately said they don't expect a huge punishment, if anything at all, for Steve Ballmer. Do you buy that?
Pablo uncovered some more stuff.
I'll tell you, dude. Pablo knows what he's doing.
That slow release, too, has been nice. Hello.
Hi.
Pause. Of information. He's played that perfectly, though.
He has. And let me tell you, we know Pablo a little bit. It wasn't an accident. He didn't just stumble onto that last night. Also, I will say this, and I have no way of knowing if this is true or not. I don't. But a lot of times when you have a reporter out in front of a huge story, it doesn't matter whether it's sports, real life, whatever it is, when you have a reporter that is owning a story, and nobody has owned this story more than Pablo Torre, a lot of times once things get going, they'll occasionally have some deep throats pop up, and that's a Nixon Watergate reference, kids, that might help it along a little bit. Hey, Pablo, here's a little something for you. And by the way, maybe he's getting it all 100. Nothing wrong if he is. He has reported that Kawhi Leonard's payment for his no-show job that we all have heard about now of $1.75 million was running late. Then, according to the documents that he obtained, a Clippers co-owner invested $1.99 million with the sponsor that was going broke. 9 days later, Kawhi Leonard got paid. Look, probably be a conflict of interest, but if I'm Adam Silver in the NBA, how about I just screw that law firm, dude? I'm hiring Pablo Torre to do the investigation. Here you go. Yeah. And by the way, not for nothing, but they should bring him in. They should not bring him in like the FBI, but I'm saying bring him into the fold. Pablo,
what you got?
What you got?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. Let us take a look at it and move forward. Now, there were reports from journalists that know things and have connections that you and I know that have legit connections to owners after the meetings in New York that said the general consensus is the burden of proof is on the NBA.
Correct.
They have to have this red-handed, stone cold. They have to have it in order to do something. And the thought, I think, is with that burden being the issue, it can't be it's like in the NFL, the call on the field stands unless there's clear evidence. There's a lot of smoke and there's a lot of coincidences. And I think Ballmer and the Clippers, they got a lot of splaining to do.
Yeah, and I think I know that's the way Commissioner Silver worded it. It's like the burden is on the NBA. They've got to do their research. They've got to find out. And I'm not surprised this report coming out from the owners, like, yeah, we don't expect to. Well, they're for the most part, you got to believe they're trying to protect their own.
Probably, which is weird because what a weird thing, right? Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But then also it's like, so
you don't look at my business, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I agree with you. It's just also you're going to the integrity of the game and and what about the owners that are following the rules?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, because I have no reason to think otherwise, that the Sacramento Kings follow the rules. They may not be good, but they follow the rules. They do things the right way.
Yeah.
They allow themselves to be hamstrung like any other team by the rules. So if I'm Vivek or if I'm another owner that's on the up and up, and I'm looking over at that, it's like, well, why does he get to do it?
Right. And without any repercussions, yeah.
Without any repercussions. Well, it'll be very interesting to see. Number 2, please.
Question 2.
Brock Purdy is unlikely to play Sunday and could miss weeks. How screwed are the Niners?
I mean, look, I don't want to bury Mac Jones before he started a game for the Niners. And we talked yesterday about, and maybe it's a lot to ask, but the fact of the matter is new signing Kendrick Bourne, who is an older Niner, now back after a stint with the Patriots. We talked yesterday about how Kendrick Bourne's career year came when Mac Jones was a rookie with the Patriots throwing to him. So, but that's still a lot to ask. Oh, hey, Kendrick Bourne, come off the couch and play some serious minutes. And oh, hey, Mac Jones, come off the bench and play some serious minutes. I don't want to keep saying this because it's just such a jinx, but if there was a team to play in this situation, you could argue New Orleans would be, if not number 1, certainly in the top 5. They're not going out and playing Philly or Kansas City is my point.
Right.
But if you think it's going to be a walkover, if you think it's just going to be a steamroller, odds would say very much that's not the case. It says 2 to 5 weeks, dude, but when you hear them talk about the injury itself, it certainly sounds more like 5 than 2. This whole turf toe ligament thing doesn't sound like it's something that is going to just heal for funsies. And look, Brock Purdy, there's a reason why he makes a ton of money. Here's Ian Rappaport on it.
My understanding is that Brock Purdy is out 2 to 5 weeks. 2 to 5 weeks for Brock Purdy with what is essentially a variant of turf toe. It is a ligament injury that affects the bottom of his foot. Call it turf toe if you want. That's basically what Kyle Shanahan has said. But 2 to 5 weeks for Brock Purdy, which would put him out at least the Saints game this week, the Cardinals game next week, and then we'll see. It is swollen. It is irritated. No one knows how it's going to react, but certainly it seems like the 49ers are looking at probably 2 starts for Mac Jones, their backup quarterback, and maybe more. And it's been tough early on for the 49ers, guys. I mean, obviously you had the Christian McCaffrey minor injury to start out. Week 1, he ended up playing. You have George Kittle on IR with a hamstring injury, another battery of injury for the 49ers. A lot of challenges early on.
Yeah,
It's what derailed last season, right?
Is.
I mean, so they're starting to add up. You're always as good as your options. I'm glad they have Mac Jones. I think he'll do fine.
Sure.
But, okay, Mac Jones, you better stay healthy. We mentioned it yesterday. Was it Adrian Martinez, who's never thrown a pass, is going to be called up from, you just keep moving pieces up. I think the drop-off from George Kittle to tight end 2 and 3 is a drop-off. I think from Purdy to Mac Jones is a bit of a drop off too. These are all impactful things. And yeah, I think it's better that they're playing the Saints, but now I feel like this week, I mean, how confident are you just in that game? Let's just take this Sunday. I mean, I will not be shocked if we're here on Monday saying, well, the Niners lost to the Saints.
Same thing. I'm not, I have very little. If you forced me, I'd say they might smoke and mirror a win. But I'm with you 100%. I'm in no way, shape, or form. And the Saints are a terrible team. I have absolutely zero.
Freeze it there. Laura was able
to. Hold on. Yeah, that's sorry. That's stupid. Come on, ESPN. Let me ask you this, gentlemen. Niners Saints this weekend. Who is currently favored?
Yeah, I got this right the other day, but now it's changed, right?
By how much? I don't want to give anything away. Chris? By the way, while you were gone, Jason got 3 in a row? 3 in a row dead on, which I would argue is as, if not more difficult than celebrity birthdays. Because there's decimals. There's decimals involved, dude.
It's never going to be 0.25.
No, but it's still decimals or not a decimal. Who's favored by how much? Niners in New Orleans. No Kittle. No Purdy. New kicker. Juwan Jennings hurt-ish. Christian McCaffrey, I don't know. But the Saints are terrible.
I'm going to say Niners are favored by 1.5.
That's a Ross.
I'll go Saints by 0.5.
The 49ers are favored. Do you remember what you said they were favored by the other day?
I think 4.5.
I thought you said 3.5. I could be wrong.
I don't remember.
They're favored by 3.5.
Oh.
Nothing's changed.
Strange. I don't want to make the guy mad again about all doom and gloom, but again, I will just keep saying we're in week 2.
Right.
I don't know how much, like, this whole team is predicated around your superstars, your Warner, your Purdy, your Kittle, your Bosa's. They have to be playing for this team to have, because they do have on paper an easier schedule. I don't know, man. That defense is just going to have to go. And you got to believe Robert Saleh is telling those guys right now, we have to carry this team.
Right.
Because you have Christian McCaffrey and what? And what?
Yeah, and now in hindsight too, like, good thing they won last week.
Yes.
I mean, that game could have really slipped from them. And it wouldn't have been a terrible loss to lose in Seattle.
Sure.
But it would be based on circumstances now going forward.
Yeah.
You just don't want to get buried here early. And they could still win games. It's just it's changed the complexion of the team.
It really, really has. And it's this ain't your wide receiver. This ain't your tight end. This is your quarterback. This is your brand new $50-60 million baby.
Yeah.
Anyways, number 3, please.
Question 3.
Kyle Shanahan said one of the issues releasing Jake Moody was a previous experience in which he released a kicker in Washington who went on to have a massive success. Does he have a point?
Here's Kyle Shanahan at the podium.
I think by where it got to, there wasn't that much of a decision. It's always tough with that, especially when you have a talented guy. I have some experience with that in my past. Remember when I was in Washington, I didn't have that experience, and our kicker lost us a game. And remember how adamant I was when I went into the head coach's office and said, "You need to make a change. Like, what are we doing?" He snapped at me and said, "You don't know kickers. This guy's really talented. We got to give him some time. I'm not going to watch him go be a Pro Bowler for someone else." Then 2 weeks later, he missed a kick and lost us the game. So I felt like validated. I was like, "Told you," which I was right for like a day. Because then the next year he went on to be a Pro Bowler and the highest paid kicker in the league for the next 3 years for another team. So there's things that you kind of think about. It's tough with a kicker. I think Jake's got a chance to have a hell of a future. He is that talented. But when it gets to that spot where it is, we all know how last year ended. We know how everyone was looking at him. And obviously when he gets to that point, you can see it affecting him from a mental game. Then you don't have much choice. You got to move on. And hopefully Eddie will come in here and do the job.
Obviously it's a business, but how hard is that conversation to have with Moody after you bring him here and then you coach him, you give him, some confidence, you help him build his confidence, but then in the end, it's not working out.
I don't think it's that hard to have because I think it is what it is. I mean, I think he knows he wouldn't disagree with us. I mean, he lost his he'd have to say why, but it looked like he lost his confidence and he wasn't kicking the ball well enough and it was way too inconsistent. So once that happens, and when your stroke in golf is changing all the time and you're trying to fix things, trying not to miss, it's very hard to succeed at this level that way. And there wasn't anything I had to beat around the bush on. He knew that. And to a degree, I think this will give him a chance to move on and hopefully find a place where he can get his swag back in that way.
By the way, in case you were wondering, do a little checking. The kicker he was referring to in Washington was Florida State's Graham Gano.
Oh, I was wondering.
Yeah, it was Graham Gano, who had his first 3 seasons with Washington. They released him, and then Gano went on to, that's right, be a Pro Bowler. He is kicking for the Giants this year, still going. So the question was, does he have a point? And I will say yes. I get that, especially if you've had previous, as he described, and I appreciate him being that open to the point where he said, I wanted to get rid of this kicker. I was told no. Then he missed another kick. I said, I told you so. And then I looked like an idiot. He's kind of thrown himself under the bus, and I appreciate that. So then fast forward now, you remember things. There's no doubt that Jake Moody is a talented kicker. There's no doubt he has a leg. And if you told me that Jake Moody was going to sign with whoever and go on to have a nice long career after he got into a new environment and figured it out, I would be far less surprised at that as I would if the Niners lost to the Saints this weekend. Like I see that happening, but past does not always equal whatever the heck that saying is, and you had to make a move, and you made a move.
Well, can that post dismissal success happen without being let go? Like it didn't seem like he was going to get it with the Niners.
No,
right? So it's
and he lost the locker room.
That's the most important thing, and the coach's belief and his own confidence, and maybe it's, hey, let me get away, whatever. It's a new organization. An off season of working at it. They already talked about how he changed his mechanics. So he's already gone through that overhaul to try to get things right. And maybe it's okay. The first time he's into a new locker room, it's just, there's different sets of eyes on him. Maybe he doesn't feel the same kind of, I've already been released. Right. I know what that look feels like. I think that's the best way he's going to get his confidence back is on another team.
And I wish him well.
Yeah.
I don't think Jake Moody wanted to miss kicks.
Yeah, and Shanahan doesn't have any ill will. Maybe he could be a Niner again later, but it's not now. And
I'd love to. I don't know any of them. I kind of think finding an ex-kicker would not be that hard to get on the show. I would love to talk to a kicker because I'm still kind of obsessed with what we were talking about earlier in the week. Like, a quarterback is hugely successful in the NFL, and in college doesn't make it in the NFL. Wide receiver, running back. Well, those are very easy to understand, and they happen all the time because college success does not always, and by the way, probably generally doesn't equate to NFL success. Kicker's the one thing, punter. Those are the ones that I'm really stymied by because nothing really changes.
Right.
You've got the ball, you got the posts, you've got you're getting, it's not like it's getting blocked every time. I'm sure there are nuances.
It almost feels like it'd be hard to be a kicker in college just because the hash marks are wider.
That's what that's the one thing that should translate. Well, you've already, they say, well, it's the pressure and the crowds and all that. Well, you got kickers that are kicking in front of 100,000 people, the Big House or Tennessee. It's not like they're not used to pressure. And by the way, you're much younger. You're far less capable of dealing with the pressure than when you're older. And now you're getting paid good money to do it. And you're not worried about the meal plan in college and whatever, and most of these guys probably are actual student athletes. Like they're studying. I'd love to hear from a kicker. And we talked, Chris, while you were gone, we talked about Roberto Aguayo, who is, I think, still the most accurate kicker in college football history. He went to Florida State, and who guys like me who watched him every year were like, oh, dude, this guy is going to be, he's next.
One of the greats.
One of the greats of all time. What a leg. He's as close to automatic, and it wasn't just making kicks. He made a ton of pressure kicks at Florida State. They were very, very good then. And then he was I'm not trying to drag him in. He didn't do anything wrong today, but I would say, with the exception of the fact that he was drafted much later, a Bagley-esque, a James Wiseman-esque, like a complete and unmitigated bust in the NFL. 1 year with the team that drafted him, and then practice squads for the rest of his career. So what the hell? I'd love to get Aguayo on. Yeah. What the hell happened, Roberto, between kicking at Doak Campbell Stadium and kicking in the NFL, by the way, for Tampa Bay in the same damn state?
Right. Yeah.
So would you like some good 49ers news?
Oh, I think everybody needs that at this moment.
I know this isn't going to make anybody feel better about New Orleans this weekend, but the 49ers are projected as of right now to get at least 4 compensatory picks in the 2026 draft alone. 4th round for Aaron Banks, 4th round for Charvarius Ward, 4th round probably for Talanoa Hufanga, 5th round for Jalen Moore. Also, Isaac Yiadom is easily on track to qualify as a compensatory free agent in their favor. Hufanga has been playing all the snaps in Denver, and that may be enough to push his contract to the 4th round. Now, look, 3/4 and a 5th and possibly another pick on top of that. Not only is that going to allow them to have quite a bit of depth in the draft if they want, but those are also picks that you can get real actual players for if you need to move some things. For example, I got to go back and look at exactly what they got for Christian McCaffrey. And obviously, things change year to year based on whatever, but I'm wondering if they just took their compensatory picks alone and put those together for a trade. Exactly what type of stuff could they get? Let me see here. 49ers trade with McCaffrey revisited. Okay, so here's what they traded for McCaffrey.
Okay.
A 2023 second round pick that ended up being tight end Brenton Strange. A 2023 third round pick, tight end Darnell Washington. A 2023 4th round pick, edge rusher Nick Herbig, and a 2024 5th round pick, Chow Smith Wade, cornerback. So they did take they took that second round pick, by the way. That was part of the deal for where they traded for the Bears to secure the number 1 pick. To get Bryce Young.
Right.
But you're looking at a 2nd, a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th, whereas they now have a 4th, a 4th, and a 5th. So that's not the same haul they got for McCaffrey. But you can get stuff with that.
Absolutely. I mean, draft picks we've learned in the NFL specifically are just gold, right? I mean,
yes.
And it even 4th rounders, 3rd rounders, 5th rounders, it's still pretty hot stock for these teams.
Yeah, it is good news, but unfortunately, again, it's not going to help this Sunday, but also,
yeah.
I said this yesterday. I'll keep saying it with the caveat that I think John Lynch has done as good a job as he can this year in trying to be active in bringing people on, whether it's Kendrick Bourne, whether it's Brian Robinson, whether it's Sky Moore, and a number of other moves. He's trying. But again, you just wonder if he's got to go out and get creative and hit a home run with a Tyreek Hill or somebody who can just come in and settle this group down.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's going to wait a while or not, but it already feels like a sneaky big game this weekend because, 2-0, if you get through it, feels great, and you know that there still could be some tough games ahead with personnel that you're going to be missing. But 1-1, I feel like it would be a bad loss in New Orleans.
Yes.
No matter how the game goes. And, man, it just – the dynamic can change that quickly with the injuries, and it has to this team.
Well, as we go to break, I'll throw this at you. Now, we all hope Mac Jones does well.
Yeah.
But let's say that ain't going to work and Purdy's out another few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think if you called your old buddy Jim Harbaugh?
Oh, I know who you're thinking.
What do you think
Trey area?
What do you think it'd take?
Well, far less.
How funny would that be?
Yeah.
There's no chance of it happening.
No.
It wouldn't be the number 3 pick in the draft.
What if the two choices of trying to get someone were Trey Lance or Jimmy G? What do you go for?
As a Niner fan, this may not be the right answer, but I'll take Trey Lance. I don't want any more Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
He
all that winning he did.
All you got to do is make the damn throw against the Chiefs, and he Sid Breamed it to deep short.
Never forget.
By the way, super great reference with Sid Bream, by the way. I'm sure everyone got that one. We'll take a break. When we come back, sports business with Kelly Brothers. He's good at it. That's what I hear. So we will talk to him as we do each and every Thursday as we keep rolling on a very energetic program today for a Thursday because I think football is back. A lot of energy on that. Oh, I had to say energy.
That's how it works.
Energetic didn't work.
No.
Carmichael Dave here to talk about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. We were just talking about how mild the summer has been, how beautiful the weather was for Jason Ross out at the ballpark. And when that happens, as I've been explaining for the last couple of weeks, it's just business. You're going to get some companies that need to make their margins. It's nothing evil necessarily. They got people to pay. They got overhead. They're trying to stay in business. Maybe they're stretched a little bit thin. So what happens, they're trying to make it up as they go along. Maybe charge a little bit more, maybe charge a premium so they can, they can hit their numbers. That's why American Energy is absolutely, positively not doing that. And they want to be your second opinion partner. They want you to know if you've already called another HVAC company or you're currently in the process, tell them to hold off. Call American Energy. They will come out to your house for free. They'll take a look at whatever the issue is, diagnose it, and give you peace of mind in two ways. Number one, knowing that you have two different companies that agree that that's the problem. What do you know? They might come out and say, oh, no, you don't need a replacement. You need this part. And number two, only two things are going to happen. Number one, they're going to give you a price. It's going to match or be around the price you already have, and you're going to know that you got a good deal. Or they're going to beat the price, and you're going to save money. There's no negatives to this. All you have to do is pick up the phone and give them a call at 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy. Making the uncomfortable comfortable. We'll take a break. When we come back, sports business with Kelly Brothers next.
The Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, UC Davis, and Sac State with the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SacktownSports.com to join.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Truck month is on at Elk Grove Chevy with $9,000 savings off MSRP. Every new 2025 Silverado 1500 diesel and 6.2 liter in stock after all rebates. And Elk Grove Chevy has one of the largest selections in the Sacramento area. $9,000 off new Silverado exclusively at the Elk Grove Chevy Silverado Supercenter. Now that's big, huge. See them all at megachevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Includes 1,000 consumer cash and GM bonus cash. 1,000 Chevy trade assist. Must trade in 2011 Chevy car or truck. Not available with special finance and lease in some other offers. Ends 9/30/25.
Made a great deal of me. Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
Capital Casino, conveniently located on 411th North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento.
Joining us now on SportsCenter, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with CapTrust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. CapTrust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning. Here's Kelly Brothers.
You know, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before when Kelly comes on, but of all the guests we have on, his theme song it's as the kids would say, the slap.
Yeah.
It slaps.
It does.
It's fire.
It is. It's fire.
It's his walk-up song.
It really is. Like I don't know where they got that. It's like that one hold music that's just like a great lo-fi beat. Same thing. Kelly, we appreciate your intro. How are you?
I need to just put that on my phone so I can play it just when I'm walking in somewhere.
That's right. There he is.
That would be awesome. I have a visual now. Kelly all suited.
Walking into a restaurant.
Everybody knows. Hey, is that Kelly Brothers?
Yes.
The checkers and railies, you'd be like, oh, there he goes again.
A lot of stuff going on in the world of sports and sports business, but we start with the not the Oracle of Omaha, that would be Warren Buffett, but the
Oracle of Oracle.
The Oracle of Oracle, Lawrence Ellison.
Well, no, yeah, I bring him up because yesterday, according to Bloomberg, the man had the biggest one-day gain in his personal balance sheet of any human at any time. Oracle popped. They signed a big deal with OpenAI, and so their cloud computing went from, I don't know, 10 billion to 140 billion in projections beginning like 5 years out. So anyway, the stock popped. He owns 40%. So his personal balance sheet went up $100 billion yesterday, passing Elon Musk. And, you know, the sad part is Elon Musk and Larry Ellison both left California in 2020 and took their companies with them. But Larry, I just wanted to bring up, Larry, you know, quietly works in the sports world. He had that. He was very visible in the America's Cup race back in 2012, 2013, somewhere in there. And he built that ship. He also purchased the Indian Wells Tennis Center and completely redid that tournament as well. But closer to home and more recently, he and his wife have become very active on behalf of the University of Michigan. And they put up $10 million to get Bryce Underwood some NIL money. And they're big Michigan fans. And so and Bryce, according to those who know, say this guy's a future star. And maybe this year, not like waiting or anything. So anyway, he's been active, and I'm sure Michigan's very happy when their number one supporter has a $100 billion day.
And I saw the confusion on your face, Jason. Bryce Underwood, not to be confused with Blair Underwood, who played an attorney on LA Law.
Different guys?
Different guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, back to you.
Kelly, as far as
whatever happened to Susan Day, by the way?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
oh, my
question.
goodness. What was the show she was on before LA Law? The
Partridge Family.
It was.
Yes.
Thank you. I always blank on that.
Yeah.
I had a crush on
gorgeous.
LA Law Susan Day.
Okay.
I was a very little kid, but for some reason, I don't know, older woman.
Yeah. Kelly, as far as Larry Ellison goes, like he has been, you mentioned he's been involved in sports, but he's been linked to ownership of teams for, this guy, he could be buying in here, How come it just quite never materialized for him?
I don't know if he never wanted to be that visible in the sports world. Maybe his most interesting purchase ever was he bought one of the Hawaiian Islands.
Yes.
He owns, I believe, 90% of Lanai, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right.
So he owns a big chunk of Lanai, and he has I'm sure a very nice house over there. And that's personally where he moved. He's moved his company to Texas and then subsequently to Tennessee. The Oracle's now based out of Nashville. But he did buy one of the Hawaiian Islands, which sounds silly to even say. But I don't know why he was a bidder on the Warriors in the past, and that did not work out. I don't know if that's good or bad because the Warriors have done just fine. Did I ever tell you the story? Did I ever tell you the story of Rick Welts? That we ever talked about Rick?
Rick. Yeah, Rick's up here, isn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
He was. He moved out here, and he was like David Stern's kind of number one lieutenant at the time, but he was in a relationship with his partner out here, and he was tired of the whole bi-coastal thing. So he just told David, "Hey, he said, well, check out the Kings." And the Kings didn't have a need for him at the time. I can't remember who they thought was better than Rick Welts, but they didn't have a need for him at the time. So he went to the Warriors, became president of the Warriors, won 3 championships, built their new arena, all while living in Arden Park.
Mm.
And I would see him. He was a very nice man, just a great guy to talk with. And now he's president of the Mavericks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But so anyway, that's Larry Ellison.
Let me just say this about Larry Ellison, which, by the way, a couple of things here. The stock is up 86% this year. I don't know exactly what it was yesterday, but it's down. People are taking profits. It's down 4.2% today, but up 40% for the week. And you asked how, because Larry Ellison famously America's Cup and doing all that stuff. Larry Ellison. Now this is just speculation, Kelly, but you said you don't know why it's never worked out for Larry Ellison. I don't either, and you don't either. But I will tell you this. He and David Stern were close. This is actually a fascinating topic to me. He's tried to buy 3 NBA teams. Most of us know he tried to buy the Warriors, and Joe Lacob and Peter Guber got him from Christopher Cohen. He's also tried to buy the Pelicans. He's also tried to buy the Memphis Grizzlies. If you're a company like the NBA and you want, and Kelly, you know this far better than I do, it looks good on your sheet to have big, powerful investors involved in what you're doing. I absolutely refuse to believe that a guy who's been top 10 richest guy in the world for ever now has struck out literally 3 pitches, 3 swings in buying an NBA team unless there's gotta be something in the background, the dealings, conflict. It can't just be, well, we just decided to go with this other bid. That does not make any sense to me as to why Larry Ellison would want 3 times to get in the NBA and 3 times be rejected.
You're right, because the most ever paid for an NBA team is $10 billion for the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
So in other words, Larry could buy an NBA team with less than 1 hour of his workday yesterday.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Think about that. Because he made $100 billion yesterday, and so he can pay whatever he wants to own the team, and he in other words, he can throw stupid money at someone.
Yeah.
And I guess if he really wanted it, he would. But for whatever reason, I don't know why they didn't work out. He's not he's not as visible a guy as some of these billionaires. And it's interesting. He's held on to 40% of the stock of Oracle. That's a lot. That's an incredible piece of wealth. But I don't know why it hasn't worked out. It isn't because of the money.
Right.
Yeah. Kelly, other sports business news. We saw a pretty good Monday night game in Chicago. What's the latest on kind of the fate there of what's going on with Soldier Field?
Have you guys gone to a game at Soldier Field?
I have not either.
Oh, and I have not. I went to we took the family to a Coldplay concert there. And I was with my wife, by the way.
Hey,
anyway,
love it.
It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of land. I mean, it is, they often talk about in Chicago. I mean, the best thing that ever happened to Chicago was the fire, because the fire allowed them to pull all the industrial off the lake where it was and reimagine that whole area. And Soldier Field, right on the lake, right in the downtown. I mean, it's just hard to believe a team couldn't make something work there. But the Bears are departing. They're building a multi-billion-dollar stadium in Arlington Heights, a suburb of Chicago. So the question is, what happens to Soldier Field? And so it looks like they're going to demolish it. They're going to keep the very iconic colonnades, those, kind of that kind of distinguished Soldier Field. They're going to keep that, but turn it into 14 acres of athletic fields, open space, teams, graduations, community events. Basically a huge park right there on Lake Michigan. But it's just hard to believe, because that is on its own, it's a beautiful stadium, but obviously times change.
Also, I was reading yesterday, they're saying that in between naming rights and PSLs, they should be able to raise somewhere in the neighborhood of $1 billion before they even get this thing built.
Yeah, and there had been a proposal to put a dome over Soldier Field, and that was rejected. I found it interesting too. I kind of like, the Buffalo Bills. They're building a brand new multi-billion-dollar stadium. It is not domed.
Yeah,
I kind of they
didn't want it domed.
They voted for that.
No, they like it. I think 2/3 of the seats do have some cover above them. It's kind of a there's kind of a halo on top, which kind of covers people, but it is not domed. And if it's 8 degrees below zero outside, it's going to be 8 degrees below zero in that stadium. And that's the way the fans want it.
That's Kelly Brothers. Always good at business. Best walk-up music this side of the WWE. Kelly, appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Peace
All right,
out.
you too. Take care. It's Kelly Brothers. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll do it live. Biggest questions going into NFL's Week 2 that starts tonight. We'll do that next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports injury update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jack Perkins, out with that strained right shoulder, has been shut down from throwing for 3 more weeks. Will re-image and determine an off-season program. His expected return is TBD. Max Muncy, out with that right hand fracture, began a hitting progression last week and will progress as able. His expected return is possibly late September. That was your Sacktown Sports injury update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay $0 up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's going on for Chrysler's Drive into Fall sales event.
I had to triple check this because it seems too good to be true. Right now, lease a new 2024 Dodge Hornet RT Plus plug-in for as low as $69 a month for 24 months and $19.95 due at signing.
Wait, isn't that where you usually say taxes and fees are extra?
Not today. You can drive a brand new Dodge Hornet for $69 a month and only $19.95 due at signing. That's it. No surprise fees, taxes, or license. Hence why I had to triple check to make sure this was legit, because it's the best deal I've seen all year.
Better hurry in before they're gone. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Lease of $69 for 24 months with $19.95 due at signing after $6,500 SFS hybrid electric federal tax credit and $4,000 SFS lease cash. Must finance through Stellantis. 7,500 miles per year, 30 cents per mile over. 3 at net savings. Sample VIN A22311. See dealer for details.
I've always believed that golf is more than just a game. It embodies integrity, commitment, and a sense of style. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa, and I'd like to tell you a bit about Naturewood Home Furnishings, a business that shares these same values. With the Procore Championship Professional Golf Tournament happening at the stunning Silverado Resort in Napa, I couldn't help but notice the parallels. Just like the game of golf, Naturewood has built its reputation on integrity, commitment, and timeless style. Looking to bring a unique style into your home? Naturewood offers custom certified designers who can help you craft the perfect look tailored just for you. And while you're enjoying the elegance of the tournament this week, along with Napa's world-class wine and food, be sure to visit Naturewood Home Furnishings. You'll discover pieces with the same sophistication and quality as the game itself. Who knows? You might even find an heirloom that will be passed down for generations. Naturewood Home Furnishings, off Highway 50 at Hazel. Just look for the water wheel.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
All right, this just came over the wire about a half hour ago. I'm just seeing it. You remember I was advocating, hey, types of things John Lynch might need to do with all the injuries. One of them might be call his old buddy Mike in Miami and see if the availability of Tyreek Hill. You want to, if that's a carcass of a franchise,
right,
you might want to pick it a little bit. Well, the NFL is now investigating recent accusations of domestic violence involving Tyreek Hill. His estranged wife, Keita Vaccaro, alleged 8 separate incidents of domestic violence and filings related to the couple's divorce case, according to documents obtained by TMZ. Spokesman for the NFL, Brian McCarthy, said that it is standard policy for the league to review a matter such as this. Mike McDaniel said that the organization has been in communication with the NFL. They'll let the process play out. To be fair, Hill has vehemently denied her accusations in a statement released, saying the allegations are part of a, quote, shakedown that are, quote, an attempt to generate bad media coverage for the 5-time All-Pro. He has not been criminally charged, and it was unclear as of this morning whether law enforcement was investigating those allegations as well.
Okay.
So obviously that will play out, and we will watch that. Also, Lamar Jackson has apologized to the Buffalo Bills fan that he shoved in retaliation last night. But he also offered some advice. Quote, just chill next time. You can talk trash and stuff, but keep your hands to yourself. When asked about the situation, he said, it just happened. I got pushed. I'm like, what? I wasn't even thinking about being out there on the field. My apologies to him. He has said he has not heard from the league about any potential discipline.
Just chill.
You know what? And again, that it is the mantra I live by. It is the core of my parenting, specifically of my daughter. And if I have said this many times, if I were to call her right now and say, what 3 words have I said to you more than anything ever, she would, without a doubt, respond immediately, you got to chill. Why? Sometimes I'll send her little notes back when she was in school with YGC at the bottom. Things just work out generally better when you got to chill.
Yeah.
You just have to chill, dude.
Doesn't really help freaking out, does it?
No,
Yeah.
It just clouds the situation, man.
Right.
It clouds it, makes it more difficult. When in doubt, just chill.
Yeah.
Which I think is my version, if I'm being honest. And Jason, I know you'll agree with me here. I probably stole that from the Jedi. That's kind of one of their things, just meditate and things will become clear. I think Star Wars would have been a lot clearer if Obi-Wan Kenobi just told, dude, you got to chill.
Is it your version of Aaron Rodgers is relax? Or is that not quite the same?
No, you know what? Hey, honestly, I think that is a derivative of that is a branch off the you got to chill trunk.
Yeah.
So do we have can we get a generic NFL-y sort of bed, please, whatever we may have? I've got some questions for you, Jason Ross, going into week 2 of the National Football League. Let's start with tonight's game. Hey, this is a banger. This ain't your grandpappy's Thursday night football with the lames versus the lamers. This is the defending NFC Conference Championship participant, Washington Commanders, versus a team that I recently saw ranked by a very well-respected media organization as a juggernaut level team this year. They will be at Lambeau Field playing the Green Bay Packers. So, question number 1, Jason Ross. After the Packers' defeat of the Lions and making it look easy, are they that good, or do we really find out who they are tonight?
No, I think we already know that they're that good. They were already good. They've been good. They have gotten better with the addition of Micah Parsons, and they also didn't even use him on a bulk of the snaps. So as he gets healthier and more ramped up, no reason to think why this can't be one of the best teams, if not the best team. You and I both have them coming out of the NFC.
Do you worry about the Commanders being not necessarily a one and done, but with second-year Jaden Daniels still at the helm, having maybe a C.J. Stroud type dip?
A little bit. I would think maybe more of a team overall dip. I think a few things went right last year, and that's part of the magic of getting to the playoffs. There's an opening for them to get in again. It's going to be close. I don't know that they're going to be a playoff team.
Really? I'm allergic to what you just said.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sunday, 10 a.m., the Jaguars visit the Cincinnati Bengals. The Jaguars took care of business and beat the Carolina Panthers handily in another East Coast weather-delayed game. The Bengals, however, snuck by what many say is a bottom 5 team this year in the Cleveland Browns. Snuck by them. They did get the win, though. A lot of people have the Cincinnati Bengals returning to power this year, but also a lot of people have the Jacksonville Jaguars as a team that may surprise with a new regime there. Do you think if the Jags go into Cincinnati and win tonight, they are now the surprise team du jour in the NFL?
It depends on how the rest of it goes, but yeah, I think they're definitely a candidate for that. I like Jacksonville. I think they've got more things there than people realize, and I'm ready to see if Trevor Lawrence can kind of I don't know. I'd put him in the top 20, maybe the back end of that QBs, like 18 to 20. But he was taking number 1, and at some point he needs to get into that top 15, closer to top 10, and it's about that time.
when Ryan Clark a couple weeks ago clumsily was trying to make a point, and he said that he didn't believe that Tom Brady, Drew Brees, or Peyton Manning were generational talents, Trevor Lawrence is one of those guys, much like Andrew Luck, that would have been classified as a generational talent. He could not have had a better college career, but as you said, maybe 20.
Yeah, and he checks all the boxes of what you'd want in a quarterback. Big, mobile, he can move, he's got a good arm.
Yes.
A winning culture and so here you go. Let's just take that to the NFL. It's not always that easy.
I'm willing to say he's been in the league 4 or 5 years now. I don't know what the hell Trevor Lawrence is.
Yeah.
I have no idea because he's with the Jaguars.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I put out that poll a couple weeks ago. Would you, if Brock Purdy was offered for Trevor Lawrence, who says no?
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty overwhelming. And it was about 70-30. The Niners would say no. And I'm not here to disagree with that. I get why people are saying that. But on paper, on spec, Trevor Lawrence looks like and seems like the better classic quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know what I hope at some point Trevor Lawrence either gets the backing he needs, be it coordinators, coaches, and receivers, to see what he is, or goes to another team. I'd love to see what he could do in a Shanahan-style offense.
Right.
I'd love to see what would Trevor Lawrence be doing in Chicago under Ben Johnson. I don't know. What would he have done last year instead of Jared Goff in Detroit? All right, we got a break here in a second. 1:25 p.m. Piled up with two other 105 games, including the Broncos, Colts, and Panthers, Cardinals. On Fox, the Eagles visit Arrowhead in a second game of the year Super Bowl rematch against the 0-1 Kansas City Chiefs. Jason, my question is not about the game per se. My question is about the game in the sense of, what the hell is the NFL thinking? How are you possibly putting a week 2 Super Bowl rematch buried at 1 o'clock on a Sunday? Not Thursday, not Sunday Night Football, not Monday Night Football.
I forget how it works, but they draft these, like the networks. So I'm sure, who was that, Fox?
Yeah.
Like this is probably one of their early picks. Like, we want a Super Bowl rematch. We want that in early on. And they can't always go Thursday. I mean, I'm glad it's not a Thursday night, even though it'd be great.
Sure.
But a Monday or Sunday night would have been great. But look, Fox, CBS, they pick their games too.
It's just one of those things. As a fan, I would like this game separated out. We'll still watch it, but I don't want to be flipping over to the Panthers Cardinals, which I probably won't be. We'll take a break. When we come back, second half of the program, we got NBA news for you, including some Adam Silver comments on the Kawhi Leonard situation, summing up some of the news we've learned recently, and also Adam Silver making one of those tone-deaf comments he's made as a commissioner. We'll tell you what that is next.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit sacktownsports.com.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now. At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleyststrong.com.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at folsomlakehonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to folsomlakehonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Part 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Hey, can I tell you really quick? I'm such a fat nerd story. Okay.
Sure.
Went to Safeway after the show yesterday, and because it was a late night for the kids, or for my wife and the kid, so I was on my own. And
again,
yeah. So if you go to Safeway, they have like all these places are doing this now, where they have like the club. You have to download the app. And then they'll have a thing where it's like normally $6.99, but these cookies are $2.97 if you scan the barcode with your app.
Okay.
And it will clip the coupon for you.
Right.
So I'm scanning the barcode, and it's all, we have no deals on this. And I've had this happen so many times, and everyone who knows me and listens to me knows, like, I'm not complaining guy. But I was like, dude.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Just not at the time or at the place.
Oh, yeah, I'll complain about it
what are you
later.
doing right now?
Yeah. So this was in particular, Chips Ahoy cookies and Oreos were $2.97. $2.97. What a deal. So normally like $5. So I grab a couple of things, and I actually took I ripped the freaking the price taggy thing, the red, it's a special red and white price tag. I ripped it and I stuck it to the top so that when I got to the counter, I could say, look, I'm not trying to scam you. Like, here's the deal, right? And they also had a deal for DiGiorno's pizza I couldn't find. So I screenshotted it. And so I go up, and they were cool. You know, they honored both and said, yeah, it's been glitching. It's not their fault. They're not the ones putting the app together. So the deal was this. I was going to go get my son at 6. My wife was going to be home till 10. If it's just my son and I at home, It's just my son and I. There's a rule. What do we have for dinner?
Sloppy Joes.
Sloppy Joes. So I had the manwich, had the buns, special on sale brioche buns. We were going high class.
Yeah.
But I pounded that DiGiorno's pizza that I got at like.
Did you use it as a burrito?
No, you can't with DiGiorno's. It's a rising crust. But like I had that at like 3:30, right? Then I took a nap. Then I went and picked him up. But I was so freaking full because I housed that pizza. I housed it, dude. I hadn't eaten all day. That I ended up forgetting to make dinner, and then Melissa got home, and Mason didn't say anything. He was just chilling, and I was like, "Oh God, I'll make sloppy Joe." She's like, "No, I'm home now. I don't want sloppy Joes." So he got leftover chicken, and I actually feel really bad about that because I told him on the way home we were having sloppy Joes. He loves sloppy Joes too. I didn't make the sloppy
Never
Joes.
said anything.
I
know he does.
But how does he say, "Oh yeah, I really like them"?
Well, no, I say so on the way home. I say, "Hey, mom's gonna be home late. You know what that means?" He goes, "Sloppy Joes." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Nice." And that for him is like, "Oh my God, sloppy Joes!"
You let him
And I let him-
Sloppy Joes, nice.
No, it was. So
I think I'll just shut up and maybe he'll forget.
So now when I get home today, what am I going to have for lunch? I'm going to make a big vat of sloppy Joes. But then when he gets home from school, he's going to be so hungry because he's in practice. He's a teenager.
He'll eat twice.
He's going to have fresh sloppy Joes waiting for him.
Okay. So don't eat all of them. How are the cookies?
They were good.
Yeah.
I did exactly what anyone.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
I did exactly what anybody who's watching their weight should do. And kids, take note. I took both bags of cookies up with me with a nice fresh glass of 1% milk because I'm watching my weight.
Diet milk.
And I ate a couple of sleeves.
Gross.
A couple of sleeves of those cookies right before I went to bed.
Perfect.
Like ate the cookies.
Yeah.
Put my phone on the charger, turned off the light.
Think about all the calories you burn sleeping.
And on top of that, all my dreams and everything I was doing in my sleep powered by cookie.
Yeah.
Put the sleeve back, finished off the milk, turned off the
So the cookies just in the room?
Cookies in the room. Well, the cookies are in the room, but the cookies are in a very strategic part of my what's that called? The thing with drawers that you put clothes in that's next to your bed that has like
Dresser?
a tray. Yeah, dresser. Thank you. I have to put them in a certain place so there's no dogs that will sniff them out. But finish it up. Put my phone on the charger. Turned off the lights.
Will the cookies stay there?
Oh yeah, they'll live there.
Okay.
Because you know what? You know why?
Tonight.
No, that's exactly right. Because I know that I've still got, probably about 3/4 of those cookies left. They're just waiting for me. Sloppy Joes and cookies, and the weight.
Will you get are you going to nap today?
Oh yeah.
So then, like, hey, I'm up there. It's like, well, before I go to take a little snooze.
You know, the funny thing is, I won't eat them before I take a nap. What's weird about me is when I wake up from a nap, I have like a blood sugar issue, and I crave something sweet. I have to have something sweet.
So there you go.
Usually, it's a bowl of cereal because we don't have cookies a lot in the house anymore. I'm not allowed to. It'll be cookies.
Does Melissa know the cookies were purchased?
Nope. Nope. She's in school right now. No. Yeah, that's right. Did you know why? Because the contents of the grocery shopping receipt don't show up on the card. I know what I'm doing. Just like Dennis Schroeder knows what he's doing in Europe right now as the Eurobasket is happening, and Germany has made it to the semis. Yeah, Germany's got a semi appearance.
Are you okay with this?
No.
Okay.
I hate
You're
it.
Good. You're consistent. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I'm not. I don't.
Look at all that. He's gonna be so ready. He's in shape.
Yeah.
He's leading this team.
Yeah, let's put Miles on our 55-year-old freaking point guard signing. I don't know how old. He's got to be in his 30s, right?
Yeah,
that's old for basketball.
Dog years.
And yeah, exactly. Like I just what as a Kings fan, what am I? Look, and I admit, and I've said this before for those of you new to this take. It is a complete and total. It is a very selfish outlook. There's a very selfish outlook that I have.
All right,
but I don't like I don't get anything as a Kings fan out of the players playing in the Olympics. I don't get anything out of them playing.
Well, what if it has some more? I mean, so I'm going to give you two choices, which it's not fair because there's more choices than
not
this.
Fair.
Would you rather Dennis Schroeder or a King? Let's just say a King as a blanket.
He'll be 32, by the way, in 4 days.
Okay. Hey, happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday, Dennis Schroeder.
Would you rather a King player come into camp out of shape? Is option 1, or option 2, have played just a ton of basketball and like they're ready to start the season today?
The biggest advantage to them playing in the Olympics or in Eurobasket is that they will come into shape ready to go. They will come into camp ready to go in great shape. There's no denying that, and I'd rather have that.
Okay.
But
you're worried about the mileage.
I'm worried about the mileage.
Okay.
And I'm worried about the fact that
and or anytime you play like that, you can get hurt. Not that they can't get hurt. And, Klay Thompson got hurt
absolutely
working out or whatever. And pickup.
It just comes down to this. You and I get paid by the radio station a decent wage to do a radio show. Let's just pretend, and I mean, technically they are, but let's just pretend that our voices, which is that is how we do our craft, that our voices are finite. And let's say that you and I go to the U.S. radio finals representing California, and we're doing these amazing shows, and we're making it all the way to the championship and all that. But guess what? They're not paying us. Like Eurobasket's not paying. They're not. I mean, I hate talking about players like they're objects, but he is a commodity. He is a valuable piece to the organization that is being paid millions of dollars to play for this team. Is Germany paying the Sacramento Kings to effectively rent the services of their play? They're not paying a dime. I understand it's patriotism and the country and you're it's like, oh, hey, yeah, no, take my car. Oh, don't worry about the gas or the mileage or the wear and tear on the tires or the possibility of getting in a car crash. Here you go. Just driving around for a month. No problem. Just bring it back to me. Oh, it's a $15 million car. Cool. Just take it down to LA and back. It's fine because you know what? When you get here, car will already be warm. It'll be warm and ready to go for me. Air conditioner already be souped up. I get right in there. It's nice. But guess what? Eventually, I'm going to have to replace those tires. Eventually, I'm going to have to get the tune-up. Eventually, I'm going to have to get the oil changed.
Is it because they're playing competitive games? I mean, what if, unbeknownst to us, Keegan Murray has been on this 6-hour-a-day regimen since the end of and he's whatever he's done.
Sure,
we just kind of don't know about it, and
I'll
that's
go back,
mileage.
I'll go back to the UFC rules that I use and what Uriah Faber told me once. I would far rather have our players, if they're going to play basketball in the offseason, I'd far rather them play in this type of environment. Or you see those gym runs where it's all the NBA players down in LA or San Diego or whatever. Right. What I don't want, the ones that scare the hell out of me is when, like, if I was a Warriors fan and I see Steph Curry showing up for the local run at the, it's a great thing. It's cool for, hey, I'm just playing ball after work and now I'm guarding Steph Curry. It's a cool story, but
those are knuckleheads.
Far more likely to get injured playing with amateurs than with pros who understand what to and what not to do in these situations. So again, I'd rather him do this than the other thing. But when you've got a 31 in 4 days, 32-year-old guy who they're probably going to, at least on paper, they're going to have a lot of stuff on his shoulders this year. Oh, one note I forgot about earlier when I said I was talking to Sacramento Kings people.
Yeah.
The buzz, or if there's anything buzzy going into training camp around that franchise, it's the coaches and the personnel are saying things like, I don't know the last time I saw a gym rat like Nick Clifford. Apparently, he is living at the practice facility. He is staying late. He's having people lock up for him. He is working on.
Isn't that Davion?
His craft. Very Davion-esque. I consistently heard from, because I had a standard question, and the people I talked to was, What's the coolest thing you're hearing this offseason or you've seen this offseason or in or around the team? Maybe a coach thing, maybe a bonding trip, whatever. And every answer I got was about Nick Clifford, his work ethic, and how much he's been working on his stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So, well, hopefully on the positive side of Schroeder playing all this basketball is we get the side effect of the good part of it. Yeah, there'll be some mileage, but he should come in shape. He's the captain of that team.
Yeah.
He's leading them, and he's going to have to lead this team.
And that is, and just because I don't like them wearing and tearing, that doesn't mean that your point isn't valid. He will come into camp ready to go in shape. And, a leg and maybe a foot ahead of a lot of other people that need to work into camp shape. And that's certainly a positive. Adam Silver and the NBA owners met in New York yesterday. Amongst other things, the big topic was Steve Ballmer, who, by the way, I was just reading this during the break. The NBA has a committee made up of, much like the recommendation committee for, I think it's like 5, 6, 7 owners. And the job of that committee, there's several committees that are like this, but this particular committee is the auditing committee that deals with different deals, contracts, things, making sure everybody is in compliance. I'll give you one guess as to one of the members of the auditing committee. Steve Ballmer.
Perfect.
Isn't it, though?
I'll take this one, guys.
I got everything looks fine here. Yeah. Nothing to see here. Move on. Yeah, he's on the auditing committee. So that's kind of the very committee that's job is to look out for deals like this. And he's on.
Always looking out for
that deal
for himself.
Yeah. And then Pablo Torre, just ridiculously great timing, by the way, comes out today and drops the news that the company Kawhi had the no-show deal with was late with a whatever it was $1.7-1.8 million payment to him. Apparently Uncle Dennis was furious that they were late. Obviously, by the way, guys like Uncle Dennis will have massive leverage because if you did enter into an untoward deal, Uncle Dennis could always say, or whomever, well, I did sure hate for this to get out.
Right.
So apparently within days, this company that was broke and couldn't pay Kawhi Leonard received a $1.99 million investment from a Clippers co-owner. And 4 days later, Kawhi Leonard was paid. Nothing to see, yeah? Right. There's another thing that Adam Silver talked about yesterday that kind of went under the radar. Chris, I want you to listen to this. It was talking, the question was about the NBA and the increasing cost of attending and viewing.
Okay.
Here's what Commissioner Silver had to say.
There's a huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport, so, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it, any service, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, by another example, that is advertising based that consumers can consume.
If it's too expensive for you, you can watch highlights for free.
Yeah, we have them all out there for you.
Now, I imagine if Adam Silver were given the opportunity, and I'm sure he will, to revise and restate his comments, I think even he would admit that contextually that's a bit sloppy, and he probably meant to say, hey, if the barrier of entry in watching, NBA League Pass is too much for you, we do provide, unlike Major League Baseball, for example, which guards their highlights like, something that gets guarded a lot. Thank you. We offer a lot. We're very free with our abilities to consume this game in other forms. That being said, dude, you're basically responding to a question asking about you pricing out your customers by saying, well, watch highlights, dude.
Yeah. Here's an alternative.
Here's an alternative.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
and
really
it's free.
Yeah. I don't even know what
It's ironic because it used to be like, oh, you can't afford to go to the game. We've got the games on TV for free. Now it's turned to, oh, you can't watch the games for free. Well, you can always go on YouTube and see a couple highlights for free.
We have some of our games for free, but not all of our games.
What really also kind of pisses me off too, and is not talked about a lot, is that if you go to Australia or New Zealand or the UK or most other countries, you know, NBA League Pass is what, $250 over here? It's like $50, $100.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, people in the UK are going to say the same thing about us watching
the soccer.
Yeah.
I understand it's supply and demand, and they're not as, you know, whatever. But as one of the few people in the media that actually I have to pay full pop for NBA League Pass. I don't even know what it is, because it's one of those like renews every year thing. But I think
automatic renew.
Yeah, but I think it's like $250.
Better double check that.
Really? God.
No.
Also, I don't even know why I have NBA League Pass. Like,
You just watch the Kings.
I just watch the Kings every once in a while.
Okay.
If the Kings aren't on, oh look, that's a game.
But how often do you do that, you think? Because I mean, now there will be even more outlets between ESPN, Peacock, NBC.
NBA League Pass is NBA League Pass is $16.99 a month, but the seasonal subscription is $109. That doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. $109, and that couldn't be what it was last. That's got to be for some foreign country place. No, here it is. League Pass $109.
Yeah.
League Pass Premium. Watch games live or on demand on up to 3 devices and get access to in-arena streams. And you pay another $50. So
you got to have that access.
That's the one I have, but honestly, not worth it. You know, the best part about that deal, about the in-arena streams, is that you get to see the other team's halftime shows.
Okay.
And sometimes that's fun because
Red Panda
on the good side, but sometimes you come across halftime shows that are absolutely hilariously bad. Also,
does it give you any ideas on stuff to do for Huddersfield? Not the hilariously bad.
No. Well, so far they didn't like the baby racists.
Okay.
Racists? Yeah, that they think the baby racists, not the baby races. And we are. It was maybe the dumbest phone call I'm going to have all day long, but was on the phone with a Huddersfield Town representative and a representative from a company called KSDL, which is what they're the Maloof Sports and Entertainment Group. They handle the stadium stuff, security and all that. And then a member of the local, not a policeman, but like somebody with law, like safety mitigation. And I had a 20-minute phone call this morning at 3:30 in the morning.
Today, okay.
I had it this morning, talking about like, so what exact, if you missed it yesterday, I want to try to do the thing for charity this December out there. We have a big charity drive every year, and I want to steal the thing from hockey, and I want everybody to bring a teddy bear or a stuffed animal, and then at the end of the match, everybody chucks them onto the pitch, and it's a cool looking thing. So and
then you scoop them up and give them away.
And they scoop them up and you put them in the bags and you give them away to all the kids that need teddy bears for Christmas, right? It's a great visual too. But they had so I had to send them all in advance a YouTube clip so everybody could watch at the same time.
They're all prepped, okay.
So they're all prepped on it. Okay, well, we see that. And then it's like, well, we can't do it from the second deck. Yes, I know. So I've thought about it. We can have everybody come down after the match that has a stuffed animal security. You see the stuffed animal, you let them in on the lower level. A lot of people will already be there. And there you go. Well, but then this was a legitimate thing brought up. Our worry is if there's people with teddies, that's what they call them.
Okay.
And the match were to go awry, they might use the teddy as a weapon. And I had to not laugh because it's a serious thing, but I'm also thinking about people beating the hell out of each other with teddy bears.
Well, there's a pillow fight league.
Right, there is.
Why couldn't you do it before the match?
the problem with doing it before the match is the issue of cleanup and timing and all that. They don't like the before the match. So then it was like, okay, what if we have everybody put the teddies in buckets or, big, giant, oversized buckets when they collect them. And then at the end, maybe you're not going to get your teddy that you brought, but anybody who wants to throw a teddy on the pitch can go grab one from the buckets that we'll have on the lower level and get ready. And then we go 1, 2, 3. And everybody.
Because you want that exercise. You want that visual of people throwing it on the pitch as opposed to just dropping them in bins.
No, you got to have them thrown on the pitch, man. So
where is it now?
Where is it now? It's England, dude. So there's going to be 17 emails. They're going to converse with the whoever. There's probably going to be a speech in Parliament.
Feel like it's going to happen?
I feel like Do
you have anybody in your corner?
I do.
Okay.
I do have people in my corner.
Okay.
But I need everyone in my corner. Well, here we go. Okay, so Chris just sent me Real Betis, which is not a person. It's a team. Shower the pitch with toys to be given to children in need over the festive period. And I'm looking at this. Sorry, Jason. I'm looking at this now. They were throwing from all levels, by the way. They were throwing I don't know what the hell those.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like stuffed animals. They're coming from all over.
You have to duck and cover if you're in the lower level.
Yeah. But I mean, they're all. Well, they where's Real Betis? Is that Spain?
Either Spain or Portugal.
Okay. Well, Spain and Portugal can do it.
Spain.
Anyways, Josh Giddey gets his deal with Chicago, 4 years, $25 million, which I actually think is kind of a steal. We talked about that yesterday. And Cam Thomas, as you point out here, Jason, also kind of did the same thing. Well, I'm going back to Brooklyn.
So, Kuminga, it's in your court.
That's a good pun, too. It's in his court because also he's a basketball player.
I did it.
We'll take a break. When we return, 4 down territory. We got Thursday Night Football. We got Aaron Rodgers getting ready to set a record. Rookie head coaches. And who is week 2 more important to? We got a couple of choices for you. We'll get to that right after a word from our good friends at Gonzalez Law.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Let me tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento. His office, like I said, is in downtown, so I'm down there a year or so ago, and he's still there, thriving, and he can help you. A lot of you might need some legal defense, don't know where to go. Well, how about sacklegaldefense.com or 916-304-9187. He's got a wide variety of ways he can help you, whether it's criminal defense, car accident, wrongful termination, or expungements. And expungements is something he has been specializing in, and a lot of people have gone to him to get that help. Maybe something they had done in the past that is still following around, keeping them from doing some of the things they would really like to do, and you like that removed from your record. Well, he can help you with that. He is really emphasizing that expungements and helping get some of those rights back are areas that he has been phenomenal at. In the years of experience in doing so, he's here to help you and help us. Again, the sacklegaldefense.com. It's Gonzalez Law. His name is Jonathan Gonzalez. Give him a call at 916-304-9187.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger, Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Are you thinking about buying a new car? Well, maybe you're on the fence. Let me help you out. Kyle Draper here from Mercedes-Benz of Stockton. From the first time I stepped into the MP of Stockton showroom, I knew I made the right choice. I settled on the all-electric EQS SUV. It's comfortable, stylish, and most importantly, it's safe. Mercedes-Benz has the reputation of making the finest cars in the world. Now it's your turn to experience what I already know. Mercedes-Benz of Stockton is the best car buying experience you'll ever have. It's just a short drive down I-5 or anytime at mpofstockton.com.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery-Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Capital Casino, conveniently located on 411th North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento.
We're at territory time. Jason Ross.
Yeah.
Ready for Chris to read the questions?
I am.
First down.
Thursday night football, Commanders at Packers. Who ya got?
Well, let's take a look here just for funsies before we make our official predictions. Let's go back to our favorite game. The Green Bay Packers, as Chris said, host the Washington Commanders. Who's favored by how much?
It's got to be the Packers by 5.5.
Packers 3.5.
Packers 3.5. We have a correct answer. What's going on with my dog? Christopher Laud. Packers favored by 3.5. Nice. I really want to pick the Commanders here. I don't know why.
Go for it.
I do. I'm going to. I'm taking the Commanders in an upset.
Wow.
I'm taking the Commanders in an upset. Why? I don't know. I have that feeling.
Okay. I'm going to take the Packers.
The Packers.
Yeah.
Chris, Packers?
Yes.
Yeah. Second down.
Aaron Rodgers is 1 touchdown pass away from tying Brett Favre and 2 from moving ahead and into sole possession of 4th place. Which quarterback has had the better career?
I think Aaron Rodgers has. I think he's a better quarterback. Now, it's not an easy answer because Brett Favre also did things with several teams, and Aaron Rodgers has yet to have real non-Packer success, whereas Brett Favre did for the Jets briefly and for the Vikings.
Yeah, really, the Vikings. Sure.
I just think Rodgers is the better quarterback. I mean, Favre's the ultimate gunslinger, just a gunslinger, but also Aaron Rodgers is so much more efficient and so much more protective with the ball than Favre was. Favre was the boom or bust guy. Most of the time he boomed.
But when you've got guys like Rodgers going, what was it, 47 touchdowns and 3 picks or something? That's not a Brett Favre thing.
Yeah, I think I was looking at some of their numbers yesterday. I didn't realize how close they were. And, a lot of the things from Super Bowl appearances, MVPs, touchdowns, yards. Favre has them on yards by still quite a bit. But the biggest difference is the touchdown to interception ratio. Yeah. I mean, Favre would throw a good amount of picks. Rodgers has limited those over his years.
Favre threw 24 picks his third year. 24, let's see, 24, 23, 23, 21. In 2005, he threw for 3,881 yards with 20 touchdowns and 29 a career high interceptions. He had 22 in 2008. Again, just ultimate gunslinger, dude.
Yeah. But I think it feels like by the end here, it's hard to say, but I think Rodgers has had the better career.
Yeah, but how many volleyball arenas has Aaron Rodgers built?
To our knowledge, none.
And I'll tell you something. I know this is an unpopular take, but I hated Brett Favre more before anyone else did. I hated him when it wasn't cool to hate Brett Favre. Do you know why?
No.
I'm guessing college-based something.
When Southern Miss upset Florida State, which was the second game of the season, Bobby Bowden. This was another one of those wide right recoveries from the year before against Miami. Florida State was the absolute forget about it favorite to win the national championship. Southern Miss and this guy named Favre.
Go get there and get the ball out.
They won.
Never liked him. Yeah, Southern Miss, dude, beat Florida State at the height of their powers, too. Wow. And the next thing you know, he's a backup on the Falcons.
Falco.
Yeah, you missed Mount Falco more yesterday.
I heard, and I'm just like, the replacements.
Yeah, you knew he would have been right there with that. Third down.
3 of the 4 rookie head coaches lost in week 1. Which is more difficult in the NFL, being a rookie head coach or starting as a rookie quarterback?
By the way, I told you my British friend was visiting with his wife, and I spent some time with him yesterday. So we took a ride. He had so much stuff they've bought over here, he needed to go get another suitcase to bring back.
Okay.
So I took him to a Burlington coat factory in the car, right? And if you get in the car, I don't know if you ever get in the car and your Bluetooth connects. So my Bluetooth connects and it blasts the middle of Vienna Calling. And the funniest thing is he's a couple years younger than me. And dude next to me goes, "Oh, you like Falco?" And I was like, "Okay, you're European, dude." He knew what it was. I think being a starting quarterback is worse. Here's why. And they're both tough.
Yeah.
Because as a rookie head coach, you've already coordinated. You're Bill Belichick, it was described about him perfectly. Today's head coach, in most cases, is effectively the CEO of the on-field corporation. You have your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, you're delegating, you step in when you need to, you make the final decisions.
Right.
You're the CEO, which means that you can surround yourself with Vic Fangio on one side and, offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson on the other. And you can have experience around you and people to rely on to get you through as you mature. When you're a quarterback, dude, yes, you can surround yourself with good vet players. Odds are, though, if you're a rookie quarterback, that means you were probably drafted high enough to be that rookie quarterback that's starting, which means you're probably going to a bad team, which probably means you're not surrounded by super great players. No, by the way, it's just you out there trying to peel turf out of your helmet. So I think they're both tough, but I would say quarterback's tough.
I agree. I think, if you look at maybe the leash that's given to a back or a rookie quarterback, it's like, we drafted him high. He's just getting started.
Right.
His future's bright. If a rookie quarterback has a bad year and a rookie head coach has a bad year, that rookie head coach could be fired.
That's
right. If it's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he wasn't a rookie at the time, but Chip Kelly had 1 year in San Francisco.
Yeah.
This isn't going to work.
It's not going to work out.
Where usually you give that quarterback a little bit more time. So I think it's more difficult to be just everything you have to go through as a QB too. It's just so much on you. That's brutal.
That's why they get paid the big bucks. Yep. Fourth down, please.
Who is week 2 more important to? Russell Wilson or Mike McDaniel?
Neither one had a good week 1.
No, and it just depends on how I take this question. I'll explain. When you say important, let me ask you this first. Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Yes. I think he is too, right? He's played through quite a few really good contracts. Russell Wilson could step away from the game tomorrow, and he is generationally wealthy, and he's a Hall of Famer, and he's a Super Bowl champion. Mike McDaniel could get fired and never coach again, and he is not a Hall of Famer. In his head coaching career, it's almost that, with head coaches, I think the closest thing I can come up with, and it's not a perfect analogy, but it's like if you're a boxer or an MMA fighter and you're coming up the ranks and you're trying to win the championship and then you lose or you lose your belt, you have to go back down and you have to work your way up, and there's no guarantee you might lose again, but you have to win a few at minimum. It's the same thing with a coach, usually, like a Mike McDaniel. He's not, if he gets fired, it's almost a certainty he's not sitting out the year. And like if Kyle Shanahan got fired, if Sean McVay got fired, they're coaching in the NFL next year. Someone's grabbing them as a head coach. If Mike McDaniel gets fired, it's a lot like, well, let's not look much further than Robert Saleh.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Saleh got fired. He came back home to coordinate, and I think he's hoping that he gets a head coaching job again in maybe a year or two. So I think for McDaniel, I know that Russell Wilson doesn't want to end his career, and he certainly doesn't want to not start. But I think in the big scheme of things, there's a lot more pressure on McDaniel than there is Russell Wilson.
Yeah, and I think, Russell Wilson probably knows they'd like to get Jackson Dart in there sooner than later, but he's kind of the bridge to get there. Where McDaniel is not looking to lose his job, is trying to get this turned around, and they were just so bad last week. I mean, and they're being called out. I just think it's most important this week for him to have a big week.
I was watching
a better week.
I was watching those consolidated games on NFL Network or whatever yesterday, and
Adam Silver loves you for that.
Thank you. It's Highlight League, and I was on the Dolphins Colts game up until the very end. It wasn't just that the Dolphins were shut out. They didn't have a single quality drive the entire game until the fourth quarter. I think I got him.
Yeah.
I think I actually got Chris.
Yeah. Ring the bell.
Booyah. Right now at Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland, it's Chrysler's Drive into Fall sales event. And just like those soon-to-be falling leaves, prices are falling at Hoblet right now. You can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on new Ram 1500 crew cabs. That's $14,000 off Motor Trend's 2025 Truck O' the Year. And, there's at least 50 Rams available. Oh, I misread that. 500 Rams available. Just stop and think for a second. Close your eyes unless you're driving. Don't close your eyes. What do 500 Rams in one place? What does that even look like? How long does it take you to walk from one end of the 500 Rams to the other? They're already big trucks. 500? Needless to say, whatever truck you need, whatever color, whatever interior, Hoblet's going to have it. Okay, it's some of the best savings of the year on Rams, but you might be looking for something different. Check out the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Super Center with nearly 200 vehicles available and 55 of them under $20,000. Experience the Hoblet difference. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet. Period. We'll take a break when we come back. What's hot? What's not? And we'll go streaking. Yes.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right, and for his 19th season, we're so happy to have him back, Matt Barrows. Good morning, Matt.
Morning, guys. How are you? You guys were talking about brisket. However, I apologize for interrupting your brisket discussion.
That was me.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, the A's will open the season next year on March 26th in Toronto, and the full slate of games that day will mark the earliest traditional opening day in Major League history. Now, as far as the Dodgers coming to West Sacramento for the first time, that series will begin on June 29th.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jack Perkins, out with that strained right shoulder, has been shut down from throwing for 3 more weeks. We'll re-image and determine an off-season program. His expected return is TBD. Max Muncy, out with that right hand fracture, began a hitting progression last week and will progress as able. His expected return is possibly late September. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You'd pay $0 up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
What's hot and what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
Paul Skeens.
Skeens.
So far in his first 2 Major League Baseball seasons, he has a sub-2 ERA, averaged 10 or more strikeouts per 9 innings, and started the All-Star game. No other pitcher in Major League Baseball has had even one such season at any point in his career.
He's pretty good.
Skeens
is it's like this was summer, I'd want to do like a Mount Rushmore of athletes that you wonder how they would do in other, like, remember how we were talking about Trevor Lawrence, who has not had the statistical success that Skeens has, don't get me wrong, but I wondered, well, how would Trevor Lawrence do in with the Niners or with a Ben Johnson type of offensive coordinator? What would Paul Skeens be doing for the Dodgers? Well, he'd probably be hurt, or the Yankees or whomever right now, you know, or even a Toronto or a Chicago Cubs.
Yeah. A Milwaukee.
Thank you.
Maybe he's forgotten about
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Yeah. It's Algonquin for the good life. Who's not?
The Yankees.
I saw this one.
Yeah, they lost yesterday 11-1. Day before, they lost 12-2. First time ever a visiting team has had back-to-back games by 10 or more runs at Yankee Stadium, old or new.
Ooh. Read that one more. That's the first time any team has
ever.
That's actually a bonkers stat when you think about it. All the years of the Yankees, they had
bad teams.
They had Don Mattingly went a whole freaking career on bad Yankee teams for the most part. Like, that's never happened. That's crazy. Jason, your thoughts?
I don't think it'll be back to back to back. I hope not.
I hope so.
I hope not.
I'm wearing the brand new Sac Republic release of the jersey they have. And,
Can I tell you that it's really starting to grow on me?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, I don't know, but then, like, the more I look at it, the more
it's definitely aggressive.
Yes.
Okay.
Be aggressive,
but there's a lot about it I like, especially the bear.
Yeah.
But Jason, you're also wearing a shirt that has designs. And MC just said J Boss, which is what he calls you, is hot.
Hey.
In that muted Trapper Keeper print shirt. It's making me think. No, good editing though. Remember Trapper Keepers, and they would have kind of that Hawaiian-y, like they'd have all kinds of different kinds. By the way, kids, Trapper Keepers back in the day were these plastic, big plastic Velcroed folders that you would put mini folders in. You would carry around for all your classes and stuff. A Trapper Keeper. Did you ever have one, Christopher Ludd?
I had Peachy folders.
Peachy?
Yeah.
I had. I don't know what the folders were.
Yeah, I never had a Trapper Keeper.
I had a Jurassic Park folder.
I definitely had a Trapper.
I'm looking them up. I see them.
Where have Trapper Keepers gone? Where have lunch boxes
Apparently they're
gone?
not keepers.
No. Can you even buy a Trapper Keeper anymore?
I bet.
Well, now they're all. Well, there's
like a computer bag.
Yeah, they're all like yeah, exactly. But you can apparently buy they call it a retro. But
I see that.
But see exactly. It is the palm tree kind of.
Yeah.
But he even said muted, so not as out there as this Trapper Keeper one. I actually have. I don't really want to get into it, but when I think of Trapper Keepers, the first thing I remember is I wanted a Trapper Keeper in like 3rd grade, and my mom got me one, but it had bunnies on it. I'd go to school with a Trapper Keeper with bunnies on it. Yeah, that's what the kid said. That's what the kid said.
Hey, look who's at school with us, little bunny Foo-Foo.
That's exactly what the kid said.
I just looked this up. Someone is selling this. What do you think for?
Oh, God. Wait, they don't make them anymore at all?
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
This is a vintage one.
Okay. $10.
Okay. Chris, what would your guess be?
What I can't see what it is.
Did you ever see those old folders that had like sports?
Oh, yeah.
Peachy folder.
$10.
$10.
That's
Same
what I
as Dave?
said.
Yeah. Okay. Times 8.
Oh, come on. 80
What were they,
bucks
like
for-
80 cents?
Yeah, if that.
I used to get them for a nickel down at the old 5 and dime.
Remember the other day when I was talking about Banquet, the Mexican combo meal with the hot pudding?
Yep.
So, by the way, when I was at Safeway yesterday,
You looked it up? You went in there?
You know what? They had a deal on them. 2 for $5.
With the coupon.
Right.
Clipped.
That didn't exist. 2 for $5. They used to be on sale for 50 cents back in my day. But they still had those banquet turkey pot pies for $1.
That also is 400 degrees inside, and then some of it's
100%.
like 7. Like, why is this potato frozen and the liquid and the carrots are hot lava? It's just the bites don't match
so
up.
Accurate, dude. You're so accurate.
I'm burning everything, and then wait, that's frozen.
And you're so hungry that you dive right into it, but you have to let it sit so everything can come to a temperature. Because you're right. It's like, oh my God, that's hot. And then you chew.
It's a chunk of ice.
it's like
what? How?
It's a potato cube. It's so accurate. Those peas, those frozen peas.
All because we're too impatient to actually put it in the oven.
Right. Well, yeah.
It's like, it will take 4 minutes in the microwave.
And by the way, the quality of it coming out of the oven is so much better.
If you have the time.
Did you just eat it right out of the bowl, or did you ever do the flippy?
Oh, I never would flip it.
The flippy's the best.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Then you just have like an upside down pot pie that you just dive into.
I can't remember. Did they always did they just trick you with crust on the top, or was it a full looking like a muffin?
No, they would just they'd have the crust around the sides that would get like hard, and super crunchy, and then everything.
So it was open face, and once you flipped
it over. Well, no, the bottom would be close. If you flipped it right, if you got lucky, and it detached fully, the bottom would be the bottom had a crust. There was crust on the bottom. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, that was. But most of the time, you eat it like cereal. Yeah. Basically, hot frozen cereal. All right, let's go streaking.
Okay.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking. Ryan in the chat.
Ryan or Ryan?
Ryan Smith.
Oh, different Ryan.
Says, shout out Marie Callender pot pies. Well, Larry Ellison, if you've got that kind of cash, that's a whole different thing.
You live right.
Used to be I could get a Stouffer's lasagna for the whole family for $10, frozen. Just put it in the oven for
pack?
$4. Yeah, the family pack. I checked it out. That's another thing I checked yesterday. $18.99.
Prices have changed.
I don't like.
Man, I'm out of cash.
But you can eat that for a couple days.
Oh, dude, leftover Stouffer's lasagna. By the way, weirdly enough, their vegetable lasagna is actually good.
Yeah, Stouffer's. That's a good brand, good eat. No matter everything they've had.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I like Totino's and Banquet. Those are like your great value GoBots brand, Hydrox, but they do the job.
Yeah. Stouffer's.
I would say Stouffer's and like DiGiorno. Those are your, if you got a little extra money on payday.
When was the last time you had a frozen burrito? Those used to be like sell individually in there.
At least 15 to 20 years.
I
had a really bad experience.
Me was Friday.
I had a horrible experience.
That too can be leathery tortilla, also molten lava in the middle, and then some cold spots too.
I used to do. Boy.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Used to wrap it into pizza.
I used to deep fry them.
No, that's a chimichanga.
I know, but just a little sour cream and salsa on top. So good.
And then deep fry that?
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, crazy talk.
I haven't had a frozen burrito in so long that I haven't even had the opportunity to see what a frozen burrito would do in an air fryer, which I'll bet you would do really well. Dude, if I had an air fryer as a kid coming home from school, are you kidding me, dude? The amount of pizza pockets and anyways, I'm getting hungry. Can you tell us at the end of the show I'm getting hungry?
All right. Our streak at one point was at 30 as a show. It's at 3 right now. Dave's at 1. I'm at 1. Chris is at 1. Anthony played yesterday, by the way, and he took Nick
Kurtz,
who I saw in person, hit a home run.
Hey,
Anthony.
Good job, Anthony.
Anyway, Dave, you took Aaron Judge.
Uh-huh.
Remember the struggling Yankees? They only got 1 run. They only had a few hits. He got it 3 times. He got 0 hits.
You suck.
1 game streak.
On the schneid.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a 1-game streak. You don't need the laugh on top of it.
I was at 1 trying to get to 2. I said, I'm going to be at the game. I want to watch Jacob Wilson get a hit. He got it 4 times. He got a hit. Saw it in person.
Look at you.
1 for 4. Chris was also at the game of the player he picked, Rafael Devers of the Giants. Remember Chris was at the game?
Oh, 3 going into the 8th.
Oh. But he got a hit. 2 RBI.
Wow. Good for you guys.
Yeah, so we're at 2. Dave's at 0.
What's crazy, I'm going to a baseball game on Friday. This is the most baseball I've seen in one season.
You're like baseball
Jones.
Yeah, baseball Jones.
All right, so
give me as usual, give me Robert Witt Jr. He is playing today.
Okay.
I'm not going to waste a Hunter Goodman pick on
your security blanket.
Yeah.
My guy's getting a hit today, and he's homering. I'm calling my shot. Aaron Judge.
Do you get credit if he gets 4 hits but none of them are home runs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Calling his shot. I say if you do that, you get 2.
If he hits home run.
If he hits a home run, you get 2 games.
Both Chris and I did that before, so my streak would be 22 then.
That's a great point right
anyway,
there.
Chris?
Bichette.
We'll take a break.
Who's hurt?
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's healthy.
All right. We'll take a break when we come back. 9 is at 9. Injuries galore and some good news for the Niners as well. I mean, I know. We'll get all that right after this.
Live and local.
With everything 49ers.
Intercepted by Fred Warner. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown! San Francisco! La Ball George went up and caught the ball. Touchdown!
The 49ers play on Sacktown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With football in the air, fall is almost here. Time to start thinking about the cooler weather ahead and whether your heater will be able to get you through the winter. Our heater fell apart last winter, so who did we call? Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating. We wanted somebody we could trust to do the job right and deliver great value, and Lee's came through. Check them out at leesair.com. Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating has built a reputation as the leading HVAC company in Sacramento. We've got a new HVAC system that works great, saves us money month to month. Find out how they can help you at leesair.com. License number 635355.
Sacramento, are you ready for live entertainment? The Sacktown Sports Live Events calendar is packed with the biggest shows. Catch country star Megan Maroney September 20th at Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic. Then, don't miss the Doco Block Party Sunday, September 28th from noon to 4. Free fun for the whole family. Games, live music, kids activities, photo ops, and special offers from Doco merchants. October heats up with Keith Sweat, October 5th at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Country fans, David Nail plays Goldfield October 9th. The same night, comedian king Bert Kreischer takes the stage at Thunder Valley. Then it's Justin Moore, October 16th at Hard Rock Live, followed by hilarious comic Jimmy Carr on October 17th. November brings big laughs with Trevor Noah, November 9th at Thunder Valley. And check out the Isley Brothers November 14th at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Don't miss a moment. Get tickets now and see the full lineup at sacktownsports.com.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Seems like back to school happens earlier each year.
First day of school coming in hot.
And this year, my kids had massive supply lists.
Folders, notebooks, and pens. Oh, the humanity.
But Staples had everything I needed, with some items just 25 cents.
Watch the small print.
No. My back to school budget was saved by Staples Easy Button.
Everything for school, in stock and as low as 25 cents. Staples.
That was easy.
In store, online, and on the app. It's 9/13 while supplies last.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, before we get into the final hour of the program, you know our guy, Whiny Ryan, on the chat.
Wait, a different Ryan.
Different Ryan.
Okay.
Whiny Ryan, always angry about something. Says he has a important doctor's appointment today. And ask the chat to wish him luck.
All right, good luck, Ryan.
Good luck, Ryan. Yeah. Yes, we are. You will be in our thoughts.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Dr. Richard
Provasic. I don't know if that's where he's going to go do. Ryan, avoid the strong urge to tell the doctor or the staff ways they could do their job better. Just let them do it.
Okay.
Just let them do it.
Why, does he have a propensity for that?
I'm just saying, it's good advice.
Okay.
We're all thinking about you, buddy. We love you, and let us know how
acoustics
how it
here are
goes.
terrible.
He gets into whatever test they're giving him. He's like, if you just tune this right here, nobody listens to me though. Good luck, Ryan. Michael Castillo, appreciate you listening, friend. Sent this to you and myself, Jason. Iconic Trapper Keeper revived with bold, colorful design, built to securely hold papers and folders. Check it out now. And he included a link. That was a bad idea.
Why? You ordered one?
Here's why. For the low price of $18.14. Inflation, dog. I have needed for it. It's a perfect storm, dude. I have needed something
for recipes.
I know I need to put like my live reads and stuff in. So I ordered it for here. I hope we have a 3-hole punch in this place right now.
And you're going to put it over there?
And I'm going to we'll have a little trap. Now, what I would be absolutely.
That's your corner.
I would say.
Like what there's his stuff, Jason.
Huh?
The shoe.
Besides that.
That's like the station shoe. It's signed by things
given to you.
Yeah, and I passed on the memorabilia to everyone else.
The lightsaber.
Besides that,
my headphone cover, my bell. That's
the snack mix.
But besides that,
helmets, basketball, our barbecue sauce, my mug that I don't ever use. There's about
all of that.
There's like 3 air fresheners, 2 extra headphones,
which was from the skunk,
some bobbleheads, a lot of paper clips, some scissors. I would say probably a good.
Not the helmets, I think, are not.
No,
yours.
The helmets aren't mine.
That's about it.
The monitor over there randomly is not mine. The football helmet, the old school football helmet's not mine.
There's not even a spot for Nicolas Cage anymore.
Where is Nick?
He's sleeping over there on the.
I would say 40% of this is ours as a show. I don't even have room for the hot plate.
Where's the hot plate? Wasn't it over there?
In your office? Isn't it in your office?
Yeah, it's in your office.
In mine?
It's in your office.
Where?
The front of your desk.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I thought
you
moved
for a while.
There. It's been there. Yeah, it's been
on
there.
The floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, here's what I would be willing to do. Remember how like when you did have a trapper keeper, you'd have little folders with tabs in there and stuff. I would be willing, like, how great would it be? Here's the trapper keeper. Oh, what's up front? Oh, it's all of our contests for the week, right? Or announcements, and then flip the little, oh, here, I'll flip the folder to Carmichael Dave. Here's all his live reads. Oh, here's Jason. Hey, could you pass me the trapper keeper? I bought it for the station.
Okay.
I'll be the only one
and
using
then
it.
Styles can use it, and the
Absolutely.
drive guys? Okay.
Well, one of them. Yes. Also, I got the palm tree print. There were 7 different choices.
Is it muted?
That one's unmuted. Mm-hmm. Much like the worry for the 49ers this Sunday is unmuted, as Brock Purdy is, as of last night, we were all thinking he was doubtful. It sounds like he has all but officially been ruled out, not just from this Sunday, next Sunday, and possibly the next 5 weeks.
Wow. 5. For the shoulder or the toe?
So the shoulder is the left shoulder, and they have described that as workable. They can work with that. The toe,
problematic.
I would like to play. If anyone wants to play spelling bee with me,
okay.
Here's your opportunity. The official name of Brock Purdy's injury is a metatarsophalangeal or phalangeal. Metatarsophalangeal joint sprain. You want to take a stab at metatarsophalangeal?
META.
META is correct.
Chris, you got the rest?
Metatarsophalangeal.
METAT.
METAT is correct.
Chris, you get the rest?
Metatarso. Chris is talking to somebody. Metatarso phalangeal or phalangeal, but I think it's phalangeal. You want to take a guess? Spelling it? Metatarso phalangeal.
METARSO.
Oh, you forgot the T. Metatarso.
Wait, where did I forget the T?
Because you said METARS. You skipped the second T.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying metatarso. Oh, gotcha.
Metatarso.
METATORSO.
Close. TARSO. And want to take a stab at phalangeal?
PH?
That is correct.
Oh, no. Idiot.
PHALANGEAL.
If you gave me a second.
I gave you like a minute.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. I have no idea what a metatarsophalangeal joint sprain is, but it sucks for football.
Can you describe it and its impact on the 49ers?
They are going to have Mac Jones under center because of Brock Purdy's metatarsophalangeal joint sprain.
I would just say like turf toe or something.
Okay. I'm ready to spell it now that you've given me those.
Go ahead.
TROUBLE.
That is, you know what? A metatarsophalangeal joint sprain spells trouble for the San Francisco 49ers. It was suffered on a second quarter scramble play when Julian Love, no relation to Jordan, I don't believe, tackled him near the sideline. Oh, were you doing Mount Love more? Tantra, my cousin. She doesn't count. Okay. Kevin Love, Mike Love of the Beach Boys.
Make.
Not war. Train.
Boat.
In. Me do. PSIU. Oh, is a battlefield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Chris is getting that look.
Lee Day.
Bill Withers.
Yeah. Gla.
Make. Oh, you already did that. Wait, Gla. Oh, you're stupid. So since Purdy was named the starter a few seasons ago, the Niners have gone 24-13 in regular season games that he has started. However, their record without him is actually better in the regular season.
It is
0-3.
That's worse.
It's better if for teams playing the Niners.
Oh, gotcha. But they've all been the same backup.
They have not, Jason. You're wrong. Circle gets the triangle. Sam Darnold, Brandon Allen, and Josh Dobbs have started the games Purdy missed.
Now it's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah, let me ask you a question about this.
He was picked.
What? What's so funny? If
he was picked higher than Brock Purdy.
He was. So was Trey Lance, though.
Oh.
Also, Solomon Thomas was picked higher than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, first round talent?
No.
He was coached up by Bill Belichick?
No. Bill Belichick, offensive genius.
Mm-hmm.
So
he told him how defenses will attack him.
I mean, so far, Bill Belichick has done, depending on what camp you're in, Bill Belichick has done better in scouting his love life than he has coaching football teams since Tom Brady retired. Jury's still out on Bill.
Opinion.
Your opinion could be wrong. Yeah. No. So if the Niners beat the Saints this weekend, and Mac Jones, let's say he has two, if Caleb Williams had put together two halves of his first half. So not jump off the screen impressive, but game managey. And the Niners win 24-19. Okay. Then they play the Cardinals in their home opener. Let's say Mac Jones a little bit better. Here's my question. They have the Saints, the Cardinals, and the Jaguars. That's 3 games. Brock Purdy's supposed to be at 2-5. They go at Rams, at Buccaneers to follow that up. What if Mac Jones goes 3-0 and gets progressively better? I'm not asking, is he the new starter? Because that's silly. Does this bring back the whole Brock Purdy is doing this because he's in Kyle Shanahan's offense argument?
It might a little bit.
I feel like it fans those flames again.
Probably to some extent, but I feel like, I don't know. Do you think we've passed that with Brock Purdy now?
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up because, yeah, I do. I think so, and I think I've always thought that take, whereas I understand it, is what I would call a casual take. If there is absolute reason to look at Kyle Shanahan offense and then Brock Purdy, plus the people surrounding Brock Purdy. I go, well, he's a system quarterback. I get it. I 100% get it. But the reason why I call it a casual take, and not in the disrespectful tone that you normally people use casual with, but if you look at the film, if you watch Brock Purdy throw the ball, if you know the stats, what his average yards downfield are, and all the things that go behind just scoring and yards and completions and touchdowns, you see the types of throws he's making. You see his arm speed, his ability to zip that ball. You see him throwing balls to places, the Peyton Manning effect, where I've brought this up 1,000 times. The coolest things I've ever seen was in an actual game, Marvin Harrison, 20 yards downfield, was heading left when Peyton Manning threw the ball 40 yards downfield on the right sideline. Harrison was running left when the ball left Manning's hand in the exact opposite direction, and Marvin Harrison ends up making a perfect catch on a perfectly thrown ball. That's chemistry, that's touch, and that's the ability for both to understand their routes. And that's maybe not at a Manning level, obviously, but you see that out of Brock Purdy. He's more than just a system quarterback. This guy's a legitimately good quarterback. Not perfect, but a good quarterback. With Mac Jones, again, it's the Trevor Lawrence thing. He certainly doesn't have the talent Trevor Lawrence does, of course, but we haven't seen him with a good coordinator. We haven't seen him with, well, I would say the stars that the Niners have around him, but it's not just Mac Jones take this over. It'd be one thing if he was taking it over and he's looking to his left at Debo and Brandon Ayuk, and he's looking over to his right and there's George Kittle, and behind him is Christian McCaffrey. That's a whole different Donahue. He's looking to his left and seeing Kendrick Bourne and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's looking to his right and seeing Ricky Pearsall and what's his face, the new tight end. Like this is a different situation. So yeah, I don't remember what you asked me, but that's my answer.
No, you had basically kind of started. You had suggested that you didn't think there would be any kind of controversy of Mac Jones,
right?
And I think Purdy has established himself there. I really do, and I think it's not the exact analogy, but last year, Jordan Mason ran the ball really well while Christian McCaffrey was out.
That's right.
Like there weren't people going, well, he should be the starter.
No.
I mean, it's McCaffrey's job. It's Purdy's job. And you want him back as soon as possible.
And you saw squirts of that with Mason, Isaac Garendo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these guys were getting injured all over the place. And by the way, it got Jordan Mason a nice contract, but that I think always gets written off by diehards as the Shanahan family plug and play running backs through the years. I don't know, the quarterbacks can be plug and play.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I think Mac Jones will do just fine in that spot. It's just now the totality of the injuries, certainly with Kittle, just where they are, just overall thought. I mean, I wonder too if there is some sort of sense of relief amongst the organization on it's not a slight at Jake Moody as a person, but he wasn't effective. Now bringing in Pinheiro, it just. I don't know, but it to me, this is a very winnable game.
Yeah.
But some things have been thrown in their way that can make this much more difficult this weekend.
Well, you mentioned Eddie Pinheiro and the fact that it was also revealed that other teams were sought after Eddie,
and he picked the Niners,
and he wanted to come to the Niners, which is great. But when we also, when the breakdown started coming out about Eddie Pinheiro, we talked about this yesterday. Like my big thing, and I think a lot of other people too, was. This is the fourth most accurate kicker in NFL history, Justin Tucker being number one. And you look at the names that surround Eddie Pinheiro, and it's not Fred McGee. These are some of the best kickers in the game. And it's not just his accuracy. It's also, what we see, 11 of 14 and kicks after higher than 50 yards. That's the guy's got a leg. So you go, well, it's kind of like the whole thing with, we were talking with Kelly, like, why hasn't Larry Ellison gotten into the NBA? Like, why
good at business?
Why isn't Eddie Pinheiro on a team? Why is he?
Why was he available?
What is wrong with Eddie Pinheiro?
Yeah.
What is it we're not seeing? Yeah. What do we need to know about Eddie Pinheiro that we don't?
Just make the kicks.
Seriously, dude. And the fact that all he has to do just make the kicks, man. And it's going to take a little bit, but I would like to get to the point where I haven't trusted, my heart has not trusted a kicker since Robbie Gould. Robbie Gould's the last Niner kicker.
I feel that too.
It really is.
Especially if the team is feeling that.
You go all the way downfield. It's a hard fight. That's what really broke the back last weekend. Hard fought, hard scrabble win over the Seahawks. You're on the road. And by the way, you drive down the field, you don't get to the end zone, but you get enough to get in the field goal range. In this case, very makeable field goal range. And making that field goal not only puts points on the board, but it's deflating to the defense. It keeps momentum on your side. When you do all that and you miss the kick, not only are you A, giving pretty good field position to the other team, B, not getting the points. So that's -3. And by the way, the Niners, I say led the league, but you don't want to lead in this category with the biggest negative on special teams points expected.
Mm-hmm.
They were, I think, -11 something, which was by far the worst in the league. It's also the equivalent of an alley-oop in the NBA. It's still 2 points, but it is a momentum changer and it's a crowd waker upper.
Yeah.
When your guy misses these kicks, you go from putting 3 points on the board, especially on the road, to, the defense just got to stop. Now that means they got to stop. The crowd's into it now. And these guys on the sideline that just bled for 50 yards to get you in that situation, like, really? Come on, dude.
Yeah. That's the part, too. I think that's been the killer for the Niners is not having trust in someone. I mean, that you need that. You got to have belief. Like, there's different than, hey, I'm rooting for this guy.
Yes.
Versus, yeah, he's got this. Like, I know he's got this. I don't even have to worry about this.
And
they're not in that spot right now.
No. And then you just look over to what Buffalo did last Sunday.
Yeah.
With their guy that came in and somebody thought he was a special teams coach. And he goes up to Josh Allen and says, hey, I'm going to give you everything I got. They signed him on Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in on Sunday Night Football and is flawless for them. That's
helps them win them a game.
Here is, by the way, we played this earlier. Here's Ian Rappaport on Brock Purdy's injury. And by Ian Rappaport, I mean an unmuted Ian Rappaport.
Is that Brock Purdy is out 2 to 5 weeks. 2 to 5 weeks for Brock Purdy with what is essentially a variant of turf toe. It is a ligament injury that affects the bottom of his foot. Call it turf toe if you want. That's basically what Kyle Shanahan has said. But 2 to 5 weeks for Brock Purdy, which would put him out at least the Saints game this week, the Cardinals game next week. and then we'll see. It is swollen. It is irritated. No one knows how it's going to react, but certainly it seems like the 49ers are looking at probably 2 starts for Mac Jones, their backup quarterback, and maybe more. And it's been tough early on for the 49ers, guys. I mean, obviously you had the Christian McCaffrey minor injury to start out week 1. He ended up playing. You have George Kittle on IR with a hamstring injury, another battery of injury for the 49ers. A lot of challenges early on.
Yep. We also told you, though, if there's good news for the Niners, it may not be good news right now, but projected to get at least 4 compensatory picks in the 2026 draft, a 4th rounder for Aaron Banks, a 4th rounder for Charvarius Ward, a 4th rounder for Talanoa Hufanga, and a 5th rounder for Jalen Moore. So John Lynch,
stack them up.
Yeah, he'll have all those stacked up for whether it's this summer or whether it's maybe he makes a move.
Yeah.
Sooner rather than later. We will take a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And we got some stuff on deck for you before we get to crosstalk and celebrity birthdays. Do we know what we're crosstalking with? Did we figure that out ever?
Not entirely.
Well, you know what? It'll be a surprise to everybody right after this.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit sacktownsports.com.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
Truck Month is on at Elk Grove Chevy with 9,000 savings off MSRP. Every new 2025 Silverado 1500 diesel and 6.2 liter in stock after all rebates. And Elk Grove Chevy has one of the largest selections in the Sacramento area. 9,000 off new Silverado exclusively at the Elk Grove Chevy Silverado Supercenter. Now that's big, huge. See them all at megachevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Includes 1,000 consumer cash and GM bonus cash. 1,000 Chevy trade system. Trade in 2011 Chevy car. Truck not available with special financing. Leasing some of the offers. 9/30/25.
Made a great deal of media.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, everything you need and nothing you don't.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. Whether it's a long day on your feet, a demanding workout, or everyday aches and pains, you need relief that can keep up when pain persists. Aleve is here for you with longer-lasting body pain relief compared to leading OTC branded pain relievers. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's going on for Chrysler's Drive into Fall sales event.
I had to triple check this because it seems too good to be true. Right now, lease a new 2024 Dodge Hornet RT Plus plug-in for as low as $69 a month for 24 months and $19.95 due at signing.
Wait, isn't that where you usually say taxes and fees are extra?
Not today. You can drive a brand new Dodge Hornet for $69 a month and only $19.95 due at signing. That's it. No surprise fees, taxes, or license. Hence why I had to triple check to make sure this was legit, because it's the best deal I've seen all year.
Better hurry in before they're gone. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
Lease of $69 for 24 months with $19.95 due at signing after $6,500 SFS hybrid electric federal tax credit and $4,000 SFS lease cash. Must finance through Stellantis. 7,500 miles per year, 30 cents per mile over. 3th is net savings. Simple FIN 822-311. See dealer for details.
Feel the earth shake at the Fall National Trucking Record Bowl, Saturday, September 13th at Stockton Dirt Track. Massive machines, raw horsepower, and dirt slinging action. Tickets start at just $15. Visit StocktonDirtTrack.com for tickets and info. Don't miss the action.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Ophelia Young in the KCRA3 Weather Center. A slight chance for storms is in the forecast for your Thursday, as temperatures warm to highs in the mid-70s. Temps cool back to 60s after dinner. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
it's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Aaron Judgy.
Yes.
What's on Deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Oh, they're getting ready to put that deck in. I'm
nice.
Uber excited because my deck sucks.
You used to do commercials for it, right? Different one. My bad.
Football tonight.
Commanders and Packers. So glad Chris is back. Commanders and Packers tonight. Chris and I had some pretty good. Only I would actually feel guilty for literal days at one point over a flippant remark I made at him on text during one of our exchanges on the group thread. Only me would be like, shouldn't have said that. Now it's out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
You really don't?
No.
I've felt guilty about it for days. Legitimately. And you don't even that's the thing. That's why I shouldn't feel guilty. It was at one point I was on the golf course and you were, I don't want to verbalize it because it's terrible. But at one point I was on the golf course. It was when I sent that thing about would you rate the Oasis concert good or bad or whatever. And you just kept poking and poking. And I said, I said that I hope you do something. That isn't a nice.
Well, he obviously took it very rough.
I'm okay. Now that you
Do
brought
you
this
remember
back,
reading it?
I think this brought me back to light, and I think as soon as I read it, that was my exact reaction to it. Because it wasn't oh.
Go to hell.
It wasn't that. I knew it was like, I got Dave.
And I knew that's what would happen. And I knew as soon as I said that, I'm like, not only did I just give Chris the win there, but now over the next few days, I'm like, oh, get back here, okay? I don't want to live
Please get okay. Hey, guys, I'm not taking a flight. I'm actually getting a car back. Separate from Sean.
Yeah.
It's a Mini Cooper.
Trying to think, or find it.
It was right before you said, and Jason's response was, guys, I'm confused.
Like I told, oh, wow.
Yeah. You didn't remember that either?
Again,
It's
when
been
I
living
saw it,
rent free in my head.
when I grabbed hold of this thread, there was like 26 in a row that I hadn't seen. I was doing the football game or driving back from the football game, and I went, "What is this?" I'm confused.
You're doing the football game. That's actually funny in itself. You're doing the football game. You're done. You look down at your phone. 26 missed messages. You're like, "What happened?" And then you go through and you just read this schlock between Chris and I arguing over phrasing.
And you had included me in a couple, like, what is the percentage of this?
Yeah.
What? I'm like, what?
Yeah,
it's both of us going, I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that.
And, right, Jay. And then the worst is when we involve Jason. We're like, "Huh, Jason, did you know he'd say that?" Jason's like, "I don't want to."
Yeah.
You guys are dumb. Try to call Try to call a football game.
Yeah.
Commanders and Packers tonight. Thursday night football as we roll into the weekend. A little bit sad we don't have Friday night football now. I mean, I'm not because I care.
Just because last week.
Yeah. Because then, but as you said, I think it was you that
Friday is
said
the perfect night to not have it.
You're exactly
okay.
right.
It's acceptable.
It's acceptable because it's Friday night.
Hey, there's so many different things that are getting the NFL, whether it's YouTube last week or, Peacock, Amazon, whatever. I mean, are we just going to have Tuesday and Wednesday night games soon?
Probably 7 nights a week of NFL football.
Just not Friday.
6 nights.
Yeah.
I would be, what was it that Goodell said? He said something recently about moving the Super Bowl to President's Day or something, President's Day weekend, so that that's my not so bold prediction. I think within the next 5 to 10 years, the Super Bowl is going to either move off of Sundays or they're going to put it on the President's Day Sunday before the holiday.
Okay.
I think we're moving towards having the day after the Super Bowl be either way a non-work day, generally a non-work day, which I'm a huge fan of. Again, I always say if I ever ran for president, that would be my whole platform.
It's a good talk show day, though, that we miss out on.
Yeah.
Not that we wouldn't do it on Tuesday.
So we'd be like, well, the Super Bowl happened.
Yeah.
And we've already been over
those
it.
commercials.
Those commercials were great. Green Bay favored by 3.5 tonight.
I know.
Commanders and Packers 5:15 on Prime Video.
Hey, are you going to use that?
It's the start of it, isn't it?
The start of what?
Start of like, oh, it's not on this channel, it's on this channel. Oh, it's not on this one.
We got that last week with YouTube. Yeah. I had to walk my dad through it. YouTube.
Are you going to pick this as your Survivor team?
Oh, God, I got to do that, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'll pick my Survivor team right now.
Bless you.
Sorry.
You made it last week with whom again?
Barely made it with Denver.
Oh, I picked Denver too.
Oh, I'm taking. Come on, I'm taking. I know I'm taking.
The Ravens?
Yeah. Like everybody else. Watch Cleveland wins. You know what, though? Hey, you know what? If they win,
good for them.
Good, right? That's fine. What am I going to do, right? Like, if Cleveland beats Baltimore in Baltimore, like, hey, good on you. Good on you, Brown.
Okay.
What can Brown do for me? Not win this weekend.
Right. And then advance to week 3.
That's right.
That's all you have to worry about.
The A's are off.
Uh-huh.
They start a series with the Reds tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come meet me bright and early. Sutter Health Park.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Is tomorrow night the Hall of Fame night? The inductions for Zito, Mulder, and Hudson?
Oh. I don't know.
I think it might be tomorrow.
Are you going to be there?
No, not tomorrow night.
Wow. You heard I was going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nor Saturday.
No.
I mentioned my English buddy who was here. He's a Mets fan and just happened to be.
You sound like you're from London.
You can choose any team in the entire country.
Because they played over there a couple times. Shows it works. So he was actually they were going to go to the game last night, but then he was like, we looked and the get-in price was like $110 a ticket or something. I went, oh. He goes, yeah, it's just
not true.
That is not true. Did he go to maybe he went to like the English StubHub?
Or he went to the A's site as opposed to like.
I should have helped him more. Because he's in New York today now. They're going to a Mets game, I think, this week.
Oh, maybe that's the get in price.
You know what? There are 2 activities they're doing in New York. See how different these are. A Mets game and a concert of an artist you've 100% heard of, But if I gave you all day, both of you combined, and I even said it's a female artist, I don't think you'd get it. And I'm not challenging you because we don't have all day. But
Lady Gaga.
Paula Abdul.
You got it.
Are you being serious? No. MC Scat Cat.
Debbie Gibson.
You're kind
She's
of
making a comeback.
Is she?
And she was in.
Oh, that would be great. She appeared prominently on the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack. No, nothing.
I saw that movie, but I'm not.
Freaking Dave, the Coen brothers.
Actually, that's my favorite Coen brothers movie. Probably because of the soundtrack.
Is she known for something else?
I don't even know a song other than that song, but you'll know her.
Is she an actress or something?
Yeah, is she an actress? I won't know, but I wonder if I could sing a bit of the song if you would even know who it was, because I think the smile on your face lets me know that you love me. There's a tear in your eye.
Can't believe I haven't gotten it because you're doing an amazing job.
You catch me whenever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. No, nothing.
Great impression.
Thank you, Alison Krauss.
Oh, of course.
Great impression. Have you heard of Alison Krauss?
No.
Yeah.
You've never heard of Alison Krauss?
No.
You're full of it.
You're mad at him.
Because he's full of it. How have you not heard
What's
of
he full
Alison
of?
Krauss?
What is she? She's just known for that song?
No, she's known for like a bunch of other songs that
Name
I
them.
can't. I
Describe
don't know.
them.
The one song that I sang, the other song on the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack. It's Alison Krauss in Union Station. That's her news or Pips. He's never heard of Alison Krauss. Were you born in a liquor store? Giants off as well. They'll start if you're into this sort of thing, a series with the Dodgers tomorrow.
That sounds like it's a rivalry.
It is.
Yeah.
She was on Austin City Limits in 1992. Of course I know who she is.
Do you think they'll have more fun at the Mets game or the Alison Krauss concert?
Well, his wife is a massive Alison Krauss fan.
You don't say.
I literally just said it.
Playing a song.
I want you to tell me how close I was with I think I did a decent job at let me get to the chorus here. Okay, here we go.
Nice an angel.
It really is.
Is this the wishing booth?
She ever at a country in the park?
She might have been. When do you say it best, Allison?
Does she have another song?
Oh, she has a lot of other songs.
But like that. I do know that song, but not.
Thank you. Because you're not an idiot like Chris, who's a liar.
See, she's your generation's Brandy Carlisle, right?
I don't.
Brandy Carlisle's not your generation.
I don't. Right at all. This from "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou." No. Nothing. Audience.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I do remember this.
Thank you for being honest. We'll take a break.
Sing it, Dave. Sing us to break.
This song, I would never try to sing with the voice of an angel that she has. Alison Krauss takes us to break. When we come back, crosstalk, celebrity birthdays, right here on your home of Alison Krauss and some sports, Sacktown Sports.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission,
or needed a full engine repair? Would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust. Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free.
Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-292-4382. That's 800-292-4382. 800-292-4382.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in the parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. Whether it's a long day on your feet, a demanding workout, or everyday aches and pains, you need relief that can keep up when pain persists. Aleve is here for you with longer-lasting body pain relief compared to leading OTC branded pain relievers. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
The Sacktown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville Outlets. The 49ers got their season started successfully with a last-minute win in Seattle, 17-13. Jake Tonjes, the hero, making a leaping grab in the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. Niners back on the road this week in New Orleans. You can catch all the actions on Sunday right here on Sacktown Sports 1140, beginning at 9 a.m.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave.
Mice?
M-I-C-E.
K-E-Y.
Hey, Chris, she also sang Whiskey Lullaby with Brad Paisley.
Oh, of course then.
And also from the 916, Laces Out, Finkel.
Perfect.
What? It just randomly?
Oh, maybe that's talking about
the kickers.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. That'd be a funny bit for someone to do just once every couple of weeks. Laces Out. Just text that in.
We'll be expecting that.
Nice to see someone who doesn't buckle under pressure.
Thank you to everybody on the chat, of course, and on the text line as well for all your participation today. In the meantime, celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, going to an Alice Krauss show? You know what makes an Alice Krauss show even better? Big sleeve crumble cookies. A smile on your face lets me know that you love me. The cookies in that box let me know that you need me. Crumble Cookies. Get some today.
Remember when we used to do...
when?
Yeah, give you guys just the first name and see if you can get the last
Yeah,
name.
I like that game. I like that
You and Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday.
No movies, huh?
I believe the first name is Luda.
Oh, Christopher.
Luda Christopher.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Ludacris's birthday today.
Ludacris coming in on the verse. He's never been defeated and he won't stop now. Put your hands up, get him with that. Luda Christopher, former DJ in Atlanta. 53.
52.
Chris is closer. He is 48.
Wow, young
Luda.
Luda!
If you met him, would you call him Luda?
I call him Chris.
Chris?
What's up, Chris? Oh, there was some MTV thing the other night. Randomly, my wife was watching.
Music
and
Awards, I think.
was it?
So.
All I know is I walked in right at the start of Busta Rhymes. Dude, he's still so good. It was the whole performance was awesome. And then
he's an actor too.
Well, yeah, no, but he
no movie he's in.
Isn't he in the Fast and the Furiouses or something?
Who?
The Busta Rhymes.
No.
What's
he was in Naked Gun.
The new one?
Mm-hmm.
He's in other things too, though, I think.
Also Finding Forrester.
Is that what was he in Finding Forrester?
He's like he's a ticket he sells tickets there. What are the
because I've seen
scalper.
that movie. I'm wondering if that's
I think so. I think that's a movie where he's a scalper.
He has not lost his fastball, dude. And then LL Cool J gave him the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's absolutely like I could give me that concert, dude.
He was in Shaft, the original. Not the original one, but the first.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
With Toni Collette.
Yes.
Christian Bale.
Yep. Sam Jackson.
I was just watching a Christian Bale clip earlier today.
You were.
Just ran. I'm just saying. It was random. All right, back to you.
Happy birthday, Taraji.
What is going on? What?
He's doing crosstalk.
He's doing crosstalk.
What is going on? Why is this? What? No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Did you guys know?
Yes.
And
we found out like a couple.
And you kept it from me?
Ago.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And what a polo, by the way. All right. Who's your, what was the question here?
Well, we'll let our,
okay.
Wait. Oh. Are you guys going to have a moment? Aw. Oh, that was cute.
So good.
Well, I think he'll be able to guess as well. Taraji P. Henson's birthday today.
Oh, let's let our guest picker. It's KCRA Channel 3's Sean Cunningham.
Yeah,
coming in.
Kids table.
Hey, how you doing? There's a chair right there.
Well, yeah, but this is like broken. Oh no, here we go. Okay,
yeah. Hey, welcome back to KHDK.
Yeah,
things haven't changed.
I got fired in this building.
Yeah, you did. Hey.
In this building?
Yes.
And
this is the one.
So did I got fired in this building too.
I never actually did any radio here. I just walked into the lobby and like, here's your paperwork.
There's your paperwork.
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm great. What was the question?
Okay, Sean, real quick.
Oh, here we go. God.
We do have a new dress code here at the station.
Uh-huh.
After 10 o'clock, no hats.
That is true.
Dave and I have to take a walk.
We're out. You just saw Chris over the weekend.
I saw a lot of Chris.
Yeah, that sucks.
I did.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I actually wished death on him at one point over the weekend.
Really?
I showed you the text.
It was really annoying me.
Well, I remember the one where you're like, no matter how much you enjoy Oasis, the concert wasn't that good.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I was like, I asked Jason, I was like, what do you think the chances are that even if Oasis sucks, Chris would
Not what
say.
you said.
But is that what hurt him? Because he showed it to me.
No, because he's like, well, I don't even know what you mean. He goes, are you high?
No, because you
Go ahead, read it.
I will read it.
Finding it. Read it.
Okay.
And let's see if you guys can figure out what I was saying.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure out what Dave was trying to say.
What, Sean?
Can I do my impression real quick of Chris during the entire?
Yeah. Oh, this is you're gonna like this.
Entire concert.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
What? Yeah.
Like wiping
Sean
away
got
tears.
He looks like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Sean got mad at me because I'm screaming in all of his videos.
Was that more uncomfortable or him at Naked Gun?
Why would Naked Gun be uncomfortable?
Well, Chris wasn't inebriated, and at least we don't know. I don't know that for sure.
Wait, did you say there were tears?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
For fears?
I looked over at one point and I said, oh, "What?"
Wait, was that for Naked Gun or for Oasis?
Yeah. No, I might have been in tears for Naked Gun. That was
1 to 10. How was the show?
It's probably just short of 10. I mean, if you're an Oasis fan, he's a diehard Oasis fan. I
No
love
problem,
Oasis,
tears.
but I'm not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So given the circumstances, I the only criticism I told him, I was like, I thought that the it's LA, so maybe that's why. But I thought the crowd would be like more juiced, more
Crowd was better on
energy.
Sunday.
And that's what I heard. Yeah. And so like in anything I read afterwards, they were saying the same things.
A lot of that has
had
to
a
do
blast.
with it, but they have to have something to cheer for. Ball.
Yeah, I had a ball.
Jason, what percentage chance would you give that Chris says it wasn't a good show regardless of how bad it was?
I think that's pretty clear. Like, what are the chances of even if the show's bad, Chris saying it sucked? There's no chance. They could come out and do a
Chris says it wasn't a good show regardless of how bad it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he did, in fairness, he had no tickets for Sunday.
Yeah.
And he made it happen.
I believe him. You and him.
Yeah.
I think Oasis could have come out and done a sound check, and he would have been like, "That's transformative." This is the greatest thing. It's just the way they did Wonderwall is amazing.
I skipped out on Wonderwall the second day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Wow. Big
Well,
fan.
but there are reasons for that.
Yes.
Because Rose Bowl is a hot mess.
Kind of crapped on celebrity birthdays, Jason.
That's
I'm
all right.
sorry.
No big
Well,
deal.
I didn't expect this.
I know.
So
Not my birthday.
Are you? Is it just you?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
Hope it's not just him.
Although I haven't seen who I'm supposed to be talking with. So.
You're just coming over to. You got 4 hours in front of you.
Oh no, you got me for 2.
What is kind of scary is Sean came in here and said, "So where's Nick? I'm told I'm doing a show with him today."
Where's who?
Nick.
Nick who?
Cattles.
What? Oh, you're an idiot. We'll take a break for about
23 hours.
Whatever it is. Sean Cunningham and somebody. Wait.
Brendan.
It's Brendan.
Yeah.
It's Brendan. Brendan and Sean.
He doesn't know the address of where he works.
Sean and Brendan. Isn't it like 2 something?
Yeah.
All right. So they're coming up next. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.
The Sacktown Sports 11